They added like music notes next to all my songs in V13, and I'm curious.
Oh, I went to go look at the music.
Uh-huh.
I can't do anything about that.
What?
I can't see it.
Oh, okay. I see. Yes, correct.
I'm
I'm just wondering if they like added audio source track name. If they added a way to like put icons on it.
I also updated to V13. So
excellent.
Oh, hopefully that fixes all of our issues.
It fixed my music problem.
Yeah.
Actually.
Really?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
There's a track that would not play for me. That does play now.
Hopefully it is actually fixed. I haven't really tested it in Firefox since the new update.
I only play in Firefox.
Yeah, Firefox was giving me music issues a lot.
The only issue I had was specifically that one track wouldn't play. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's in OGG. There's no reason why I shouldn't play, you know?
Yeah. Also, these unravelers look very sick from your view. Like, particularly your view.
What do you mean they look sick?
Do you see like the green glow going on with them because you're seeing the unseen?
Oh, yes.
They're like aura.
They do look sick.
Yeah.
I love the different like detection stuff.
Yeah.
That VTTs give you.
It's also like I assume it's that same green for every creature that is like hidden and invisible, but it is perfect for them. It's like this.
It does look cool.
The same color as like the tendrils coming out of the back of their head.
Yeah, it's a little pale, like pale green.
Yeah.
A little bit. Dude, these creatures are freaky.
Yeah, they are a bit. Like they simultaneously, they look a little bit like some Persona, where they're in that weird middle ground between like kind of freaky, kind of cool, kind of super derpy. Also, everyone else can only see the outlines, so.
Correct.
They can only see the outlines?
Yeah, they can see that like a party member has detected them.
Correct.
Oh, interesting.
But they are like they're concealed to all of your party members.
Yeah, so I just see the white outline shape of the unraveler. And then there's like a pulsing gray and black animation of some kind.
Very interesting. I can't actually like switch the token vision, so I guess I don't get to see that. Oh wait. Okay. Okay, so I only see.
Nope, you cut up. Or I cut up?
No, I let go of my push to talk button.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out how to switch my. That is cool. What the? That's sick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's even cooler?
What's that?
Is I can take an action to point them out, and then reduce this from concealed to just regular.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, cat. Come on.
Does point out have any traits? Like any tags, I suppose.
I think it's.
Oh, Yeah, it has.
Auditory manipulate.
Interesting. Yeah, just mandatory has auditory and visual.
Well, yes. So I have to see. Yeah, I have to be able to like see the creature,
Yeah.
and then I'm like telling someone by pointing.
Only for allies who can see you and are in a position where they could potentially detect the target.
Oh.
If your allies can't hear or understand you, they must succeed at a perception check against the creature's stealth DC. Okay, so like, even if you can't call to your team, you can still point something out. Your team just has to perceive what you're saying.
Yeah, like if they were deafened, they would have to like basically realize I'm trying to talk to them about something.
Yeah. But they get to do that perception check for free. They don't have to like seek. They don't have to use a reaction.
Not even a reaction.
Yeah.
Not even a reaction.
Cool.
It's pretty good. Oh, there are music notes.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Same thing.
Good morning is a mindset.
Yeah.
Yup. It is a mindset.
Oh, I wonder if you can like change these like little these things on the side there.
Yeah. The sounds themselves don't have an icon thing. They have a description.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. You
I
might.
was like, can I see the song that's playing? Oh damn. I wish there was a way to remove the like players can see the song thing.
Yeah.
That's actually my least favorite thing about the
It gives
BTT.
away your mood setting.
Well, that and it's like a distraction.
Well, I mean, most people aren't tabbed into the playlist.
I will be now.
Very expressly go to the playlist to see it, and I never go there. Unless I'm turning the volume down.
Yeah.
But
You can't even change the icon of the play. Oh, okay. I see what the icon means. So in the playlists, you can set the playlists as music, environment, or interface.
oh,
Because, I don't know, some people might run like a soundboard where they're hitting sword swings or whatever, and that'll come out of environment. So it'll be like on a different volume slider.
Oh, interesting. I wonder why the animations module has its own noises.
Yeah, that might come out of interface.
And I sometimes hear them.
Yeah, I heard them in our game on Sunday.
Okay,
I like that this place is called Void Town, by the way.
I like that we're all here.
I also like that we're all here.
almost all. But everyone who's
yeah.
supposed to be here today.
Bill is back next week, and he said he's good for the 4 weeks after that.
Sick.
Yay!
So we're
I'll actually put that on my calendar.
so he's kind of thinking that as long as they aren't like short on people, his schedule should stay pretty stable, it sounded like. And he should be able to be here pretty reliably on Wednesdays as long as they don't run short of people on other days.
Good.
So, yeah. That's my only bit of housekeeping today. So,
My bit of housekeeping is there is dust everywhere around here.
Oh.
Nobody cleans up. Moto, you've left like 6 candy wrappers in the corner, and
I definitely thought you meant at your house for the first like 3 sentences.
No. The space here. Housekeeping.
It is a pretty dusty
I don't even
town.
like candy. It couldn't have been me.
That sounds sussy, Baka.
That's a
But I don't.
good way to frame someone.
Now, if it was Cinnabon boxes, then
That was definitely you.
it was definitely me. There's no way it wasn't me.
That's fair.
Or if it was like pastry flakes.
Like candy before they changed the twin snakes recipe.
Oh, yeah. Also, if it was like twin snakes, if it was like bags of twin snakes, like roughly 18 months ago.
Circa 2023.
Yeah. Then definitely.
Oh.
Okay, we're spying on these people.
Yeah, I forgot to move Stev onto the map. Or Armith.
This guy's kind of creepy.
What?
Oh, you have a demon.
I don't know how long the camera has been named Armis, but I think that's really cute.
I don't know how long either.
He has cool pants.
Yeah. Yeah, the caster's neat. I can't really see his pants, really. But
Do you not like get the pop-up image?
I get the pop-up image.
Yeah, you see his pants. He's busy. Yeah, he has cool pants.
He does.
Good for him.
Yeah. Cool shoes, too. One cool shoe, the other one does not look the same.
The other one is less detailed for sure.
The other one looks a little bit like a flipper.
Yes, it looks a little like the artist was just like, actually, I'm not gonna be drawing that shoe twice.
Yeah, I was doing some studies on like Pathfinder art because it's really cool. And I think I talked to you about this already, but like there's definitely some art where bones are doing things that are some of the bones are not straight in some Pathfinder art. Which is fine. I don't think they're trying to make
I don't think anatomy matters a whole lot to them. I think they're just trying to draw something cool.
Yes, Wayne Reynolds. Also, notably, Wayne Reynolds is like he's like not an anatomy guy.
Yeah, they make
Neither am I.
turbo cool clothes. Like like all the Pathfinder people have very detailed like clothes and outfits and like accessories. Yeah.
Thank you, Wayne Reynolds.
Sitting over very curved bones.
Again, thank you, Wayne Reynolds. Yeah, he's not an anatomy guy, and all of his art is kind of like that. I was like, he's done a bunch of Magic the Gathering art recently. And it's like, who is this? And you just you know who it is. Like I kind of actually think, oh yeah, here's like a good example. Like, what is going on with her hip? What is going on with this lady's hips?
Oh,
Yeah,
what is going on with her?
the left leg is definitely raising much higher than the right hip. Yeah, that's a little.
Exists? Yeah.
Like, it is good art. It just
If you
Wayne Reynolds, what are you?
if you think of it as she's part centaur, then it,
Well, she's not part centaur.
Yeah,
she's
obviously,
actually just an
but-
angel.
you know.
But yeah, the anatomy in a lot of his art tends to be really simplified. I do like when he draws like monsters though,
Yeah.
because I kind of think that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
really oversimplified body structure makes a lot of sense.
It does kind of seem like I'm now an art expert because I practiced drawing for a while. It seems like he draws in some gesture and then like paints over it. Because it's all very good like gesture line.
Yes. And then he goes in with like a pencil, the sharpest pencil in the universe, and just pencils in details.
I love when our dilly-dally conversation feels like we're just sitting in on a continuation of a conversation you and Varys were having the other day.
Sort of.
This some nerd shit I don't know anything about.
This conversation.
You don't know anything about
it's really
art and style?
No, I know about that. It's just the name dropping of the artist, the talking about the gestural lines. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff.
It is,
but I can look at these and be like, yeah, that body looks weird.
Yeah, you can always tell a Wayne Reynolds thing by like armor being belts and spiky, plus like his angels are always a little kind of like not very human looking, and I really appreciate that about them.
Yeah,
biblically accurate.
Not quite.
Not biblically, not quite. Not I would say not even remotely. I would just say
they look like a creature that
is trying to basically look like a person.
Yeah.
Rather than
They are the picture of a person without the need for any of the anatomy that goes along with it. And it is technically a continuation of a conversation that we were having. It is
technically.
We had this conversation about a year ago.
Yeah, I was like, it's been a while.
Oh. Cute.
Like, there's another piece of Wayne Reynolds art that I really like. Oh, where is that?
I guess I don't need the stalling for party members message anymore.
Wayne Reynolds.
He had a secret layer for dwarves. There was like a dwarf secret. There's a dwarf secret layer that came out from Magic the Gathering. This card. What the fuck? I thought I copied
It looks like he's done some Magic the Gathering art.
Correct.
Anyways, this is like, I think, one of my favorite pieces he's done for Magic the Gathering. Because it shows off a lot of the stuff I like about his art.
Yeah.
It's very good. He also did the art for Anduin and Hearthstone.
Oh, neat.
Yep. And if you look at that piece of art, you'll be like, yeah. Where is it at? So, like straps and accessories and belts, pouches, and a dagger. That's him, all right.
That's the guy. Why does this art look so old?
That art is old. That's like
this is the original Anduin art from Hearthstone that released in like 2010-ish, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Also, he just has like a very old style. Like, he was the guy who did all the art for D&D 4th edition. And I want to say that he was already pretty old when 4th edition came out. But yeah, I also think he just has like a very classic like 1980s fantasy style.
Yeah,
I think that makes a lot of sense to me.
that makes sense. And like the TTRPG industry as a whole is kind of obsessed with that general style.
What? What?
What?
I would rather something be evocative than like evocative and bad. We've talked about this. We talked about this, right? I'd rather art be bad and evocative than good and boring.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think a lot of people agree, which is why they like the
And not that Wayne Reynolds' art is bad.
yeah, no.
It's clearly IMO so fantastic.
All right. Who would like an extra hero point going into Void Town?
We're here to stop something bad from happening. Question mark. We don't know what it is.
Correct. I guess there was a lot of like party.
I tried my best.
So maybe maybe there's not a lot.
I don't
to
have
recap.
anything written down. I think Sarah has the most written down, but I think she's immune.
I'm immune. I did not give the recap last time. You bullied
You're
Konnor
immune.
into giving it.
You're immune.
Konnor was bullied.
You can just-
Hey, but he gave a great recap though.
He did.
Personally, I
Thank
felt like
you.
nominating you, Mitchell, because you're the one who RP'd with everybody last session. But
I mean, I remember what I said.
claiming you have no notes to reference, so
I can show you I have no notes.
I know you have no notes because you're so dead set on not finishing that notebook that you don't write down anything that you think you don't need.
I don't write down anything I think I don't need. That's actually the
Okay.
trick.
But you're being even more choosy.
No, I just don't write down things I don't need.
Sure, okay. And me
Don't call-
quoting you in every single conversation I've had with everybody.
Yeah, but we're here. We saved that guy. Oh yeah, I saved that guy from Steris after Steris
Me?
left him there,
You saved him from.
and then she got mad at me.
You saved him
And
from
that was
like
fine.
mountain
It is what it is.
rattlesnakes
And bears.
and bears. Yeah. Well,
And whatever else.
not bears in that valley, and he wouldn't have made it out of that valley. So. Correct.
And then I tried to spend most of the session RPing, and I almost did it. But then there was like 15 minutes at the end where we arrived at the village. And then I climbed up the wall. And then they went around.
That is correct.
And we saw someone get tied up. It was the lady who we saved. Yeah?
Quote unquote saved.
Hey, we didn't kill her. It's good enough
We
for me. You gotta do, you can only do what you can do, you know what I mean? And now we have to save her again.
Yep.
Pretty much correct.
I know.
Anyone have any comments, concerns, additions?
There should be concerns, but it's okay.
there are concerns. The way you just refuse to recap RP is crazy. But that's okay. We got the Aeon Stone of Sprouting from the orc that we helped. I can't remember who took it.
I think Turris. But I'm not totally sure. Okay, so we left off, and we will have to back up a tiny bit.
Oh my god, thank you so much, guys.
Huh?
For the hero points, I take it.
yes.
Thank you.
Of course, everyone can take their 1 hero point, with Mitchell taking 2. So currently, we ended with scene of auction, peeking inside, trying to send some messages to some people to repeat the upset that happened at the scout camp, to turn some of these cultists to your way of thinking. And to that end, he was trying to cast message on one of these cultists that was dragging this woman away, the one you already kind of unleashed, and tried to send him a message. But before we get there, I'm going to need to know where you're doing this from. So we're going to have to spend a little bit of time seeing how you get a vantage point on this.
That's a good question.
As you are at present over here.
Okay. Can I use this to see? Is this difficult terrain over here?
It is definitely difficult terrain, yes. It is probably greater difficult
Okay.
terrain. With some climbing involved as well. But
That's not good.
are you still
He's
just
a
like
ruh-roh.
nothing in athletics?
Not only do I have nothing, I have a negative.
I see.
Oh
Rock climbing
my.
in particular is a bad idea for you.
And it's
Yeah,
so funny
I mean,
because I recommended you get 1 point of strength so your armor wouldn't be giving you a penalty anymore. You still haven't done it.
when did you recommend that?
Like 4 levels ago.
That's why I forgot.
Bless your heart.
Someone could spike me like a beach ball.
Pergon and I'll spike you. Oh my
Can
god,
we roll
that'd be
non-lethal
hilarious.
damage?
Can we roll non-lethal throw?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what I can do.
I fear.
Could I carry him?
Oh.
Potentially.
One sec. Can I ping? Oh yeah, there we go. Is there a window or anything in this house
In
facing the group of them?
in which where?
The tower?
Can you see my pinging?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, you're over here.
It is hard to tell from where you are because there is a 10-foot wall between you and that house. But you can see. Technically, you're not over this wall either. And this is a watchtower that, to refresh from last time, definitely has someone in it. It's not Brim, but we're going to put a familiar portrait up there just so you remember.
But it's not a familiar person in there, is it?
No.
Oh, no, we don't know who they are.
Only familiar from the last time he stepped over to a window and peeked out 5 minutes ago.
Because I wouldn't be opposed to repositioning, because I would like to end up kind of across the way from where Isha is. So if I can aid Scene in getting over there as well, so he can get the vantage he needs, I'll do that. I would imagine, though, we'd have to stealth across this where the watchtower could see us, and then athletics our way over the wall.
So I can use invisibility. I was trying to figure out the best way. Like, would it be better to try and take out the person in the tower using invisibility? Would it be better to try and sneak over to this like house to get to then like be able to see the group of them? Because I only need to be within 500 feet.
Right.
So Scene would throw out these options to the group and just explain what he's thinking of doing.
I think if we are risking giving away our position by trying to take out whoever's in the tower, I think it'd be better for us to risk just getting inside than dealing with like the 1 or 2 people that are in the tower.
I can also use silence, and we could take the person out in the tower, and they wouldn't be able to hear us outside of that.
But we also wouldn't be able to cast spells in there.
Cast them ahead of time. I'm just joking. Yeah, I think trying. Oh,
I do get the feeling that you probably wouldn't need to roll dice for the 4 of you under a silence spell to go kill a guy in a tower.
Yeah, like
We're getting.
Or the 3 of you.
Bill's not here, but Turkon is.
Yeah.
So, if you cast silence in there, he will not have trouble taking out one guy of the caliber that you saw in the scouting party.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you're going to invest
And
that
also-
spell into it, then I will happily let Turkon take over that tower.
Yeah, and Turkon can just fly into it. Easy peasy. So that's a lot less of a problem for him.
All right, so phase 1, silence and send Turkon in the tower.
All right.
Phase 2, storm the gate.
I'm gonna
Well.
try. So I would go up after Turkon has taken out the person.
Mhm.
Oh, so you can have
Scene
a
wants to go up and use a message on a bunch of people.
Okay.
Okay. So, Scene and Turkon are going up there.
If that's cool with everyone.
I like that. I
Worth
think that's sick.
noting that silence only works. That silence spell, that's not like Zone of Silence, so that only makes one target quiet.
I can use it heightened to make it so that everything within a 10-foot radius is.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay.
He is in fact casting the heightened version, it looks like.
Yeah.
Right.
In-
That I learned it at the heightened version, so
In that case, once the spell is cast, Turkon just climbs his way on up here, and then steps on through the door, and then a moment later, an unconscious guard just tumbles out the window.
are there stairs to get up there on this side?
No, of course not. But Turkon is 10 feet tall and very athletic. Where is-
Eek.
But does that help me?
No.
I can give you a lift.
He'll come back out and just kind
Get on
of
my ship.
he'll like reach down his Becta Corbin and let people climb up that.
Okay. Yeah, so Scene would go up with Turkon then.
All right. Stev offers.
I think it's actually funnier because you could Steris could use her shield to push you up, basically.
He didn't want me. He wanted Turkon's Becta Corbin.
It's a whole production. Stairs,
Yeah, no.
stepping stools with the shield like it's Lost Vikings. And Scene uses the Becta Corbin to pull himself up.
Yeah.
So Turkon will get you into this tower. Stev is going to offer to stay here and tie up this guy that you've knocked out.
Fantastic. Taurus, do you think it's best for us to stay as a group, or should we split? Oh,
quick, or how soon does it look like this whole operation's gonna happen in the middle of the square?
You guys haven't gotten a very good peek in yet. You've heard some like chatter from just over the gate. That's kind of like picking up about tying up this. You heard the woman that kind of I forgot her name already. That kind of like sparked the whole revolution in the scout camp.
I think it was Evora.
Yeah, something like that. And so you heard her spreading the good word about the Seraph of Light, and then you heard someone with some authority saying, effectively, "Well, that's cute. We found a volunteer for one of the 3 missing ritual participants we were supposed to have," and then command some people to like tie her up. So that's what you've heard so far, as you guys are getting into this tower and vacating it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Never mind.
Is it just her, or no? Thank you. Is it just her, or are there any others that they took from the previous group that we encountered?
Outside, you
No.
cannot tell until you get a better vantage point, which is what you guys are doing.
I feel like it's best for us to stay together.
Yeah, let's stick together for now.
Yeah.
I can also do my little fancy scarf trick again. But this time I didn't hear the guy, so I would have to make up a voice.
That's true. It's true. You wouldn't
Which could be fun.
You wouldn't be able to take the place of daring mercenary.
Daring mercenary. You mean tower guy?
Yeah. I guess he didn't. Yeah.
Daring
Daring
mercenary.
mercenary.
More like tower bro.
All right. Would you like us to roll to get up into the tower, or
Oh,
Turkon's Vector
we're-
Corvin and my shield is good?
You've got someone up there who's helping you guys out. It's fine.
Okay, great.
Can I see which one of these have people on them, Varys?
So far, none. Well, they've tied this one up. They're still kind of like setting the other posts up. So far, oh my god. My notes are a mess. So far, the woman is the only one on one of the stakes.
Okay. Is one of these like kind of built?
Evanon. That's what it was.
Evanon, yeah.
So the middle one, the kind of like X cross section one.
Mhm.
None of those are the correct term for what that is, but it's fine. It does seem complete. Also, much bigger. Like from a.
Yeah, I want to get one of the smaller ones, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna wait until, because I know that we had talked about this plan, or they were gonna try and get into this building, and then Simu's gonna start sending messages.
Yes.
But I have this, and it has a very bad, not very good scaling thing.
Oh, right.
But
That's a lot of kids.
it is sort of flavored in the way that I think makes sense for this group. So I will simply wait, because I can see, like, I can basically get any of the ones on this side.
Yeah. Okay.
But I will wait until it looks like some of these people in this mob are a little, have been harried in a way.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, and the mob currently, some number of the troop is tying up Evnon. I'll go ahead and rename her token here. Meanwhile, the rest of the group, you do get into the tower, you successfully infiltrate it. I assume you dismiss silence, so you can converse with one another in the tower. And you can kind of see this scene taking place. You see Evanon being taken away to be tied to that post. And this fellow kind of directing the construction of these posts.
I'm gonna try and send use message to try and trick a handful of them.
Okay.
So I think we ended last time with I was saying I was gonna try and send a message to the ones who were like directly grabbing onto her and like dragging her to the thing. So I would just send a few different messages and just saying like, what do you think you're doing? Do you not believe her words?
Okay. Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Is there any chance I could do diplomacy?
Oh, that'll come.
Or intimidation?
First, you have to convince them of the lie, and then you have to use the lie to get them to do what you want. So the deception comes first, and then
Okay. Do you want
the other rolls.
blind?
I don't actually. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, as described last time, one fellow, the person you send the first message to, does kind of stop and like turn and look confused. And kind of like very quietly whispers to himself and responds the word Harif.
I have to cast message
Well, they
again
must
to
be able
respond, I think.
see you to respond. That's interesting.
Oh, okay. So I don't even know what he...
Yeah, I guess he does not turn and mouth this to you.
Well, he can see him. He's just not turning.
Okay. I guess that's fair. It can be seen. Yeah. If it's just about drawing line of sight, fair enough. I will accept that.
I don't know if it is, but I will gladly accept that adjudication.
Yeah. I'm fine with that, since we already
Bless
rolled
your
with that
efforts.
last time. So,
yeah, so I would just probably cast message again to respond, because I don't think I can just respond again.
no, you have to recast it. For one action.
Yeah, I'll do that. Who else do you think it would be?
I thought Evanon was targeted by some kind of lie. I don't know.
I'll send another message.
I will make that assumption anytime you say you're talking to one of these guys.
Okay.
No, I think it's hilarious to be like, I cast message again.
Yeah. So why do you continue to go against my bidding?
Is Goblin not your servant? is his bidding, not yours.
We can hear him, right? Because he's actually speaking out loud to do this.
Only the person casting message can hear it. You guys can hear Scene if he's speaking loud enough.
Yeah, I think he would be just speak. He probably would be a little quieter, just so that he's not accidentally speaking too loud. But
Yes, it says while others can't hear your words. Oh, any better? Okay, never mind.
oh, okay.
Yeah, any better than if you normally mouth them.
Oh,
I
okay.
figure like technically people around him can hear him.
Yes. If Scene wishes to speak up that much, then you all can hear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they would hear.
Yeah.
Does Turris want to say anything?
I do. What did you tell him again? Because I can't remember anymore.
Said, "Why aren't you doing my bidding?" And then he responded saying, "Isn't this servant doing your bidding for you?"
Right. Yeah, now I remember what I want to say. Turris will kind of like nudge Scene and be like, tell him the Garvan has been corrupted by greed, by lust for power.
Ooh. You're
He's
very
misguided.
Turris.
Yeah, Scene would send another message. He's been corrupted by greed. He's trying to follow his own path.
Okay. We'll keep using the deception check from earlier on this guy. Are you trying to... We'll get there. When you decide what you want to convince him to do, or coerce him to do, then we can move on to diplomacy or intimidation rolls.
I think the goal is seen as trying to get this to stop and trying to like convince this guy to like speak to the rest of them, or to kind of like sort of look like he is also kind of like what happened at the other camp, where it's like she heard it and was like starting to act on her own and convince the rest of them.
Okay. So he'll respond and say, so this ritual is not for you. This is just for Garvon's gain.
Exactly. Stop this foolish act at once.
And then go ahead and make again, either diplomacy or intimidation, depending on which way you want to think.
Do you want me to do blind?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So he kind of... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I can use my aid. I don't know if it matters or not.
This is a crit success.
Oh, okay. There you go.
He immediately, he does not even like respond. He kind of like pushes some other folks away from tying up Evanon and is like, I think we should stop this. I heard the Seraph's voice. I heard him say that this ritual is not for the Seraph, this is for Garvan's gain. Although really most of you he's trying not to speak up too much. He's looking a little nervously over towards the fellow you heard yelling at Evanon earlier. I would say only Isha can actually hear that exchange so far. Well, seeing you heard the first few words of it. As for the effect of message. And then it kind of trails off as the conversation continues.
Yes, I guess if I'm seeing this, I'm like, it's so funny because I just imagine Isha like holding onto the wall with her like wings.
Yeah.
And then I like mage hand spin the astrolabe.
Okay.
I guess I'll get this one.
Got you.
And I pray I roll any amount of actual damage here.
All right.
It is some damage.
It is some damage. Let's see. Okay. So I think this like
It's a rain of black meteorites.
yeah.
Jesus.
So there's just like kind of a whistling from up above. And a couple of people turn, not this fellow that Cena has been talking to, but some of the other onlookers turn and see from out of the sky, seamlessly from no source, just these black burning meteors. Not huge, but like kind of a shotgun spray of this just like fall into this circle here. And absolutely tear apart this kind of like flag that is tied to this post. And like break some of the ropes. Like the top piece of this kind of goes off kilter and then like falls off of the post. And then it's just kind of like the post with some scorch marks standing there, and a bunch of like scorch marks on the ground. And this group kind of like turns and looks at it, and there's this chorus of just like, he's right. That was a sign from the Seraph. This is folly. Garvon wants the power of this ritual for himself. And at this point, the caster kind of like hearing this ruckus over here starts like walking over to that. Like 2 actions doing that. Just like, what has happened over here? What is the meaning of this? And he's like looking around kind of on alert, trying to find the source of that spell. So he'll go ahead and that move, and he will seek, but probably not find anything. I think he's out of range technically to find Isha.
It
Nope.
also rolled badly.
White
Also rolled
white
bad.
shit. So he's not like wise to their conversation at all yet. And they kind of turn and they're like, again, the same fellow that you were talking to, Scene, speaks up first. It's like, it's a sign. That was like the magic that the mother grants you. It's a sign that you have lost your way. And he looks incredulously at them as this ruckus kind of picks up and the group starts kind of advancing on him, leaving Evan on only like half tied up, and she starts trying to untie herself. So they are approaching him kind of like shouting accusations, and he says, wait. What is this nonsense? What do you speak of? As they approach, and he like holds up both hands. He's like, you know that my very magic comes from the mother, only granted to me after the Seraph's arrival. With him as a conduit, you think I have turned against the Seraph? And they kind of like, we'll go ahead and have him roll. God. His eyes will kind of flare as he says this. He's going to roll with intimidation instead of diplomacy. And this does not beat Scene's roll. Oh, Joe. Hush.
He's mad about it.
Goodness, sorry.
You're fine.
So, This does not immediately quiet the crowd, although it does like hush them somewhat. It does sow some pause into the group, but not the fellow that you talked to, Zane. He is very convinced. He's like, "You have still lost your way. You found a taste of power, and now you seek more. Using the Mother and the Seraph as a facade." And there's like a couple of kind of muted like, "Yeah," from the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah, I'm with this guy!
Some other
Yeah, this is ridiculous!
some other folks start to pile out of various buildings, hearing this ruckus going on. Some of the rest of the town starts to join in.
Stairs is witnessing said ruckus beginning. She's going to tell the others that she's going to get in position for a conflict, just so Isha isn't left out there alone. And I'd like. Oh.
Oh, I was just gonna wait. Is Steris in the tower with us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Sarah in the tower with us now?
Well, she won't be for very much longer.
For now.
Scene would just like quickly before Steris leaves, like throw out the idea of should I try and like send a message to this like new approaching group or to the ritual leader.
Absolutely.
Like the ritual leader,
The ritual leader.
yeah, that's that one.
Well, no,
I'm a
you're
little more
not
like
tariffs.
yeah.
But I see that there's these like stairs over here. I don't know how
Yes.
big of a drop it is from the top of the tower to this like roof.
Um,
So I was imagining
not much.
taking the stairs. Oh, okay, great. Well, I think I'll still take the stairs.
Okay.
And I will do second verse same as the first. As soon as I remember how to use the thing in the chat.
So once Stairs has moved into this alleyway, I want to use Scale Swap as a single action to take on pest form, so I
Okay.
can hopefully be rather undetected as I'm moving about.
Excellent choice.
So tiny. Oh my god, I gotta zoom in to see my token. I meant to be in this alley. And then I can only move 20 feet, so I've already used 2 of my actions. So I suppose I'm here
Okay.
with 3.
All right. And would you guys then?
Where?
Oh, you're still looking for something. Okay.
How do I? Did they change how to like send something through your inventory?
What do you mean? Like to trade to someone else?
Oh, they put it in chat.
No.
I don't think so.
You should just click the image.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna use my scarf, and I'm gonna look like the dude from the tower.
All right.
And as everyone else is filtering out from other places, I'm also going to kind of like join the main group.
Don't step on me.
No step on snake.
I'll hiss at you as you walk by.
Ah.
Okay. No problem.
I'm gonna lean over real fast and ask Step, what was this guy's name?
Oh. Like looks him over and turns the cheek to the other side. I think his name was Jerome.
Did he have a high pitched voice or a low pitched voice?
We didn't hang out much.
That's a shame. You should really get to know him next time.
Next.
I'll do that.
Terrace throws a thumbs up and runs down.
You and me, Jerome. Best friends.
And I'll just like, where are people coming out from exactly?
Funny you should ask. So they're coming out from like this alleyway up here and this kind of like group of buildings to the north and this group of buildings to the west. Although the one to the north is not like totally fully formed yet. But just so you know where they're at, let's put that token out.
I'll just like kind of come out. Does anyone kind of regard me as I come out?
A couple of people glance at you, but they're not really. Their concentration is on Garvon for now, for sure.
God, Scene's gonna have to cast message like 75 times.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, could I try and message the back group that I can
Yeah, probably.
see over here?
Yeah, 200 feet. No problem.
Easy peasy. Scene would just go for, I guess some. Is there someone who kind of looks like the leader of that group, or are they all kind of just the same?
It's just a group of people.
The leader, unfortunately, is Garvon.
Oh yeah, no, I meant like a lieutenant.
No, definitely not.
Mob leader.
Yeah, then Scene will just send the same message to like a couple of them of just like, Garvon has strayed too far. He must be handled.
Go ahead and make your deception check. It will be at a lower DC, which you don't really need help with it against this crowd most of the time. Oh.
I really should have.
The fellow.
I didn't necessarily think I would be doing this that much, so I.
Well, if there was a crowd where you could take a swing with a +3, it's this crowd. But this guy that you messaged, he kind of like looks around and kind of furrows his brow. And like, he's not looking very convinced. He kind of like turns to someone next to him and he's like, but let me see. Let me see if they can recognize the message spell.
It's all over if they can.
They cannot. So he looks
Oh,
over
hell yeah.
and you hear him, his response to you, and what he says to the fellow next to him is, I think someone's fucking with us.
Scene would relay this to the group.
Whoever's left. Urgon and Armis.
Yeah, Turgon and Turris. Or Armis? Yeah. Oh no.
Anything Armis can hear, he can also relay to me.
Yeah,
So.
Armis,
Yeah, I was
Armis
gonna say
does also
Scene would.
walk towards the window to prevent from poofing as Turris walks towards this crowd.
Scene would just tell both Turkon and Armis that one of the groups, or at least one person in the group, might be onto the trick.
And Isha, you have already clocked. I mean, you don't hear this conversation, but you have clocked that these unravelers are like moving to kind of float over this group.
Yes, I am seeing that.
So, Terrace, as you are walking up, or like kind of like leaving that alleyway, you see him spread his arms even wider. He's like, "This is nonsense. I am blessed with the Seraph's powers. I am blessed by the presence of the Seraph's angels. And that listens more murmuring from the group, and even the fellow that spent some time convincing before is like suddenly kind of like looking around in the air, and he's like, "The angels, they're here?" And then Garvon, again, not really paying any attention to you, Turris, will like point to the fellow who is speaking his mind before and say, Let me give you proof that I still have the Seraph's blessing, the mother's blessing." And the fellow kind of
Can Scene try and message to the guy?
Yeah.
Again? Yeah,
in fact,
Scene
just to
would
do that
Scene
before
would,
whatever happens next.
Yeah, Scene would send a message and just say, "He's trying to trick you like he has this entire time."
Go ahead and roll. Roll deception again. Okay. The response you get back is not complete disbelief, but it's if the angels are here, then you cannot be the Seraph.
Scene would respond and just, if I have the action to do it.
Yeah. I think it's only one action to send message.
Yeah. He has used his stolen magic to trick the angels. They have fallen from grace.
Okay. Go ahead and do one more deception check.
This +3 is really really feeling the strain of it.
Okay. And now kind of furrows his brow. He's like, out loud, maybe is not what you wanted to do, but out loud he looks at Garvon after taking a couple steps forward, and he's like, "How do we know that you have not corrupted the angels that are here?" And Garvon, not a particularly diplomatic individual, his like shoulders kind of like sink a little, and his expression kind of sours. And he's like, "You are stepping onto a dangerous path. Your doubts are going to get you hurt." Although, again, I think that Turris and perhaps Isha are the only ones who can actually hear him saying that.
If I have the actions available to me, I will be moving.
Yes, you can definitely move forward. We have a round of like party things here if you would
Okay,
like.
cool.
Scene is spending
I'll
them.
just be
Yeah.
positioning myself.
Okay. Scene is spending them reconvincing this guy. You have like one more action, I would say, Scene, if you want to actually make a request of him on top of this reconvincing you're doing.
Scene would talk to Armis really. Can I send a message to Turris essentially through
You can
Armis?
Yeah, for a free action,
And
you can provide information to Turris through Armis.
okay.
That will not take one of your actions.
Can Turris speak through Armis?
Yeah, Armis can speak, so Turris can relay information back. Yes.
Yeah, they
Okay.
relay information. They don't talk for each other usually, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're their
yeah.
own people.
They just share a psychic link. Everything one
Yeah.
knows, the other knows,
Yeah.
and thus,
Okay. Yeah. So, Scene would tell. Would ask Turris, or have Armis send a message to Turris of like, what should I have this guy do? That would be the most helpful right now.
okay. It's gonna need to be a pretty quick, snappy response. Not to say you have to answer immediately, but it has to be like a short instruction to fit in the time period of 2 seconds.
Right. I'll just tell him to wait for my lead. And I'm gonna try something. This is already pretty wild. What was basically this entire time, by the way, I just kind of want to look like I want to act uncomfortable where I am and just like not exactly say anything, but kind of look like I'm trying to want Garvon's attention and uncomfortable, but not directly like going for it, if that makes sense. See if he will address me, but if he doesn't, then that's when I might say something.
Okay. He's kind of looking the opposite way, and he looks like he is about to. All of his attention is on this naysayer in front of him, this blasphemer. So you may have to directly grab his attention.
Essentially, Turris is going to tell Armis to tell the others to have Stev hide with the sleeping guard from the road.
Okay. Turkon will
Like,
like
essentially-
shrug and go do that.
Yeah. Cool. What's up?
He does like a double take. Kind of like
Kind of nervously waves at him. It's now about time.
like looks back to the crowd and looks back to you and is like, yes, it rather is.
Okay. Just thought I'd let you know thought I saw something out. Some potential scouts from a platoon or something. I don't know, really. I'll just go back to my post, I guess. I don't know.
I do suspect that there are interlopers out there poisoning the minds of our community here.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of like looking back to the crowd. And then he kind of like over his shoulder to you and is like, do tell me if you catch sight of them once I've calmed things down here. We may need to go deal with them.
What's the problem, sir? I'm not sure. I think there's a lot of them. I'm not sure. They keep out in the trees and stuff.
He takes that as an opportunity to dive back into his little monologue for his group. Says, I do not fear their numbers. As I said, the Seraph's power is with me. Whatever is out there cannot stop us. If we band together and stop this infighting, the silly doubts that you are having, and he turns back to the fellow that Scene has been messaging. Does. You heard from Friedrich here. He kind of turns and is like, Sounds awful, by the way. We should get someone else on guard duty.
Please.
What you are hearing are merely the probings of interlopers who mean to interrupt our good work here. Stop the progress we are making. It is no...
Scene would send a final message to the guy with my final action at this
Okay.
point, and just say like, if he was truly following me, would he treat you like another? Would he put down all of you? Aren't you in this together?
Go ahead and make another deception check.
We're all in this together.
Can I make an argument for diplomacy? Because I'm trying to appeal to, like, I'm trying to, as the Seraph, essentially put myself in his corner and not.
Since you've already convinced him twice with lies, go ahead and roll the diplomacy.
Okay.
Okay. Even with the higher DC, this not being actually well, I'll reveal more later. Even with a higher DC, he kind of like thinks about it for a moment. And he's like, it has been... He has taken care of us less recently. But meanwhile, Garvin is kind of continuing his speech to the rest of them. And even though you are convincing this one, Garvin continues on and says, they want to... They have always wanted to stop us, wanted us to conform, to listen to the teachings of the Four. We have always known better. We have always known that the beings out there, and he kind of like looks up to the sky. Were the true gods, the true way, would open up the galaxy for us, the more than just this world, would show us what is really out there. And now we have enemies knocking at our gate, trying to sow dissent, sow chaos within our ranks, just as we are about to finish this ritual. And at this point, the fellow you've been talking to kind of speaks up again. He's like, then why haven't you told us what this ritual is for? What is it going to do? You've kept it a secret. And then Garvon says, because it has been dangerous to do so. We did not want the information to get out. For Evandon's scouting party must have let slip some of this information to the wrong ears. Returned without the scouting party, without any of the hostages that she had found. Our enemies have heard about this ritual and come to stop us. But I will tell you now, this ritual is not about power. Not for me, this ritual is about creating a new guide who would take my place, an avatar of the Seraph. And I would lead you no more. Does that sound like something that someone who wants power would bring to light? Would put this much effort into? And party, you can interrupt me at any time if you have anything you would like to do.
I was quite enjoying your monologue. Stairs is going to continue moving.
Okay.
I don't know if you want. I don't know if anyone cares that I'm a snake, or if I can just. If you want me to roll.
I assume you have not taken the form of like a particularly dangerous snake with pest form.
No.
Then I think
No.
they are used to seeing pests. They are not that worried about it. There's a lot going on right now.
Okay, because essentially I wanted to position myself across over here. So if I could take the shortest route, I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll just go straight
Ooh.
this way.
As Garvon is making this speech, by the way, the angels come out of their invisibility and kind of phase back into reality. And there's kind of like a hush across most of the crowd. By the way, Garvon has been mostly speaking softly this whole time. But it's been kind of magically amplified, as if some of his words are being placed directly into everyone's ears.
Oh. Just so I'm being honest
Mhm.
about the mechanics of my pest form, it only lasts 10 minutes.
That's fine.
I don't think it's been 10 minutes
No,
yet, but I want to.
We're going fairly encounter mode-y here. I've been trying to kind of go back
I
and
just
forth.
wanted to double check.
I will keep that in mind, but at the moment, not even close.
Okay. Awesome.
So, Scene, despite having this one guy convinced, you get the sense that Garvon is kind of winning the crowd over. Just from what you can see from there. Now, Isha, I would say the same.
Yeah, but fine.
And, well, really just everyone.
Really, all of us.
And someone else in the crowd is like, so what do we do? And Garvon says, I fear we have to accelerate the ritual. We may be interrupted. He kind of like nods over to this host and he's like, we need that fixed up and we need to start tying our guests to them. Need to accelerate our plans. And as he kind of like looks around and sees that most of the crowd is kind of agreeing with him, there's some like hesitation here and there. He will kind of like gesture to the fellow that you've been talking to, Scene, and he will say, Salden, I would like to assuage your doubts. If you are comfortable enough to have a conversation with me. And again, this Salden fellow kind of looks a little shaken, looks unsure. His brow is furrowed, and he's like, yes, we'll have diplomacy less Garvon roll flat on this. Let's see. What's Charisma's 5? Oh my gosh. Salden, brow furrowed, kind of shakes his head. He's like, I don't think I can do that. I don't. And Garvon kind of calmly, he's like, nods. He's like, I understand. You've been the target of a truly vile attack. Take your time. We can talk when you're ready. If you are not comfortable with the ritual, it might be safest if you stay in your home. And, Alden fellow kind of looks unsure for a moment, and then kind of turns, does like a double take. He kind of thought he would be punished more, perhaps, and starts to walk away.
Can I do another message or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to message him again.
All right. You're gonna win this one guy over.
Didn't see that coming. That one guy?
My hope is by winning this one guy over, by showing this one guy be so completely invested in believing in this, that other people would be like,
You know what?
whoa. Yeah, like, this isn't just a trick. It's kind of like the cult thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I can get one to believe in it, then I can get many. So, yeah, I'll send a message to this guy again.
Okay.
You would dare leave another one of my followers in harm's way? Turn around and go to your home? What if that were you?
Now I actually do need you to make a deception check. Just because Garvon isn't treating him that badly. And he's very confused, so he needs some.
I know, I am partially feeling bad. I'm like, you're not feeling bad, but I'm like, why is Garvon talking to this guy in such a, like, empathetic, understanding way?
He's making us look bad.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I mean,
He needs to control his cult.
turns
no,
out
it's
cult
actually
leaders
not
aren't
empathy. It's
about necessarily cracking the whip.
no, it's a manipulation tactic. This
Yeah.
guy's a narcissist.
It is
He
working,
is a narcissist.
but it is,
Right.
you know.
It's working really good, actually.
Like as he turns, you do see just like a hint of fatigue and annoyance on Garvon's face. Like you can tell that it's not totally genuine, but Salden can. and Salden, you know what? Hold on, stand by. Let me just roll to make
The
an
way it's been-
impression.
Also, I'm so sorry to everyone if all of you think this is dumb.
No, I love this. I think it's so crazy, and you never know how it's gonna pan out.
I'm just saying, last time you didn't make me roll deception
Yeah.
once
Well,
to do
now you're
this.
opposed by someone that has earned these people's trust over years. So it's a little hard to just be like, no,
True.
he's fucking with you. He's lying. And, well, anyway, so Salden is like, I'm sorry, I need I need to think, and walks faster off towards his house. And kind of like pushes through this other crowd over here that then kind of like starts to disperse and starts working. Yeah.
Because I didn't say dare to dream your own dream.
Yeah, that's-
That would have been the nail in the coffin.
Colt is gonna die because of this. Forgot the motto scene.
So, people start to, this crowd starts to split up and follow Garvon's general directions. A couple of them go into this house and kind of disappear behind that door for a minute. Meanwhile, Turris, you're still kind of standing there. You're not dispersed. You haven't left yet.
Probably would have walked back a little bit just to indicate that I was stepping out.
Yeah.
Kind of like watching the scene, but just make, you're just concerned individual.
Okay. Isha, if you are, I may need a stealth check from you if you don't mind, just to keep hidden from these unravelers that have a high vantage point.
I don't know if Isha particularly cares if the unravelers see her.
Okay.
There goes the neighborhood.
Unravel ya.
Yeah, what's the worst they can do? Unravel ya?
Well, they can't unravel me. I'm not a building.
Excellent.
So, you see this one kind of, probably you and Turris both see this unraveler kind of like tilts its head, and then Garvon kind of turns and looks up at it, and Garvon says out loud, "No, give him some time. Forgive our feeble mortal minds. They are easily confused and swayed." And the unraveler kind of like stares at him for a moment and then turns its attention elsewhere. And Isha, if you are not trying to be hidden, the other one kind of like looks at you. Let's see. So it looks at you, and then it looks at Garvon, and Garvon kind of looks at it, and then down to you, and frowns, and then will like gesture towards you as these people are working. The other group is coming out with a couple of tied up, bag-headed prisoners. Garvon gestures to you, Isha, and says, "And there we have one of our interlopers. Do you need any more evidence that they are trying to break our community apart?" And
Isha's like, why fuck me for?
It's just watching. What?
Yeah,
for?
Isha's just kind of like, yes, your foolish, feeble mortal minds really don't know what's happening here.
and I think he will like look back up at the unravelers and say, well, first he'll look at the crowds and all of his underlings and say, "Keep to the work. Do not mind the interruption. Angels, please dispose of this intruder." And they'll both kind of like look at you and start floating towards you, and I think we need to roll initiative.
You're like, are we fighting?
Oh gosh darn it. I was shift clicking a bunch of individuals and then clicked on the dirt, and now I have to reselect a bunch of shit.
Aw. Oh.
Oh.
Boom. Boom. Steris where? Steris there.
You had to find so
I'm
whittle.
like, this is I'm gonna reroll here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aww. God, I hate when that happens.
It's better than a 4, question mark.
I mean, yeah.
Well, the ritual leader
Oh.
sucked a bit. So
Hey.
okay.
I'm trying to figure out if these people are a problem or not.
Are you gonna fireball them all?
I don't want to.
But they're so flammable.
I guess this only lets me actually get one person.
Oh, there. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do.
Oh, okay. So he is frightened.
Yeah. Seeing as how the combat is about to occur, she stands up and lets out a roar. Rawr.
Either are.
And yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that is not. Okay, that's not the spell I thought it was. All right.
I cannot wait for Scene to just cast a million force barrages from this building and be totally safe.
I'm like slightly out of range, I think.
Well, I think you can move. I think the idea is that like it's the roof. It probably goes out a little farther than you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 40 feet.
All I need is we just need to kill this guy. I think this guy's scary. The Unravelers were not really that scary last time. I'm more scared about this guy who can cast spells, honestly.
I mean, we didn't really give the Unraveler a chance to do anything too crazy.
Well,
now there's two of them.
One spends 2 actions flying over to Isha, trying to show Isha how scary they are. It will whip one of its tentacles at you once it gets in range. Kind of shining brightly as it suddenly surges toward you. Okay. It does manage to hit you. And its tendril kind of sends a bit of a cold, like, shockwave into you that seems to drain a bit of your very essence. And oh, let's see. Where's the save? You are. Oh, I see. I was supposed to.
Uh-oh, Isha. You are a building.
I am a building, as it turns out.
The creature just takes 2d8 persistent damage, I guess. And you are sickened.
That sucks.
I thought there was a save. It does not appear that there is a save. The save is don't get hit.
Understandable.
Don't get hit.
Okay, other Unraveler is going to also move, fly up to you. Is that 55 feet? Yeah, it is not going to have enough actions to do what it wants to do. I think it'll actually only move once. It'll only move once, and then it is going to kind of like move 2 of its tendrils kind of in front of its face, and these kind of sickly blue-green rays of light fly out of the tendrils, attempting to blast you. One hits. That's the wrong button. Sorry, ignore that. 17 spirit damage. And then, Turris, it is your turn.
Turris is just gonna kind of like. What is everyone else looking like right now?
The only one that's been hit is Isha.
I mean, like the locals, I should say.
The locals.
What are they looking like? What are they looking like?
They
How are they
were
reacting?
told to keep working. In reality, many of them are currently like watching the angels go to work. They've never actually seen one of these angels in action before, so many of them are kind of like turning their head and seeing what's happening. Garvon is...
They're watching two cryptids fight on the corner of a building.
Right.
They really are. Godzilla.
Garvon is like just sweating a little bit all of a sudden and kind of like hyperventilating after Isha's roar, and his eyes are a little dilated. He's looking a little freaked out.
Little EPA, a little spooky.
Yep.
Well, I'm also going to quote unquote watch what's going on.
I guess I said
And Armis.
this group is bringing a couple of people out, so I'll go ahead and show those tokens. Carry on, sorry.
Let's see. Armis has 35 movement, right? I think he does.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because it doesn't mark it right in his... Yeah, he's got 35 movement, okay.
To me, it looks like the math you're trying to do here is the same as spending 3 actions to just manifest my Eidolon right in front of you.
Oh, that might be
So
true.
that's if what you're trying to do is reposition Armis, I would just resummon your Eidolon.
Well, yeah, but I want to be sneaky about it.
Ah,
He doesn't want to give away the ruse quite yet.
Oh.
he's still Guardman Friedrich.
Turris loves being someone he's not. That's another theme I've noticed.
Also, Bird is getting angry, so I'm gonna be mostly muted.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Is it possible to run behind the house?
Yeah. There's some plant life back there. Yeah, you haven't like thoroughly scattered it out. That plant life will technically slow him down a little bit. That'll be difficult to run. The
You know what, heck, I'm just gonna go straight on through to the other side.
Okay.
There we go. And that's 3 movement, and also I'm gonna use at least... Actually,
haven't heard
I can use... Hold on, what is it?
haven't heard that song in forever, by the way.
Heat of the moment?
Yeah. I wouldn't have even remembered the name.
Yeah, I'm gonna also move tandem movement with each one of those two when he gets closer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, let's get...
I'm not
where do I want to get here, actually?
I'm not associated with this Tin Man. I'm standing nowhere near him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And yeah, let's get over. Let's get over here. Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Okay. Seeing you
Just
can
use 2 movements.
start considering what you would like to do as well. Oh, it's your turn.
I've considered it.
All right. Wow.
I'm gonna cast Vision of Death on Garvon.
Not Salden.
Oh wait,
Garvon is a perfectly reasonable target.
no, I was like, wait, who?
the guy you've been talking to Salden for 2 hours, You don't even remember his name that I gave you 5 minutes ago?
No, I was
Or
like,
Salvin,
why
No,
would I
man.
target
you
him?
confused him.
Or
You
Salvin.
confused him. And
You
Konnor
didn't even have to roll to
didn't-
confuse.
didn't even realize that you would try to make a funny there.
Okay,
And that's
sorry.
okay.
25 will save. That is a success. Wow.
Wow.
That's
So
lame.
we'll take half damage and be more frightened. Does this stack to frighten too? Is that how this works?
No.
No? Frighten doesn't stack that way?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, this is why I was like, I wish you would just cast Force Barrage. Foreshadowing.
I mean, sorry.
It's okay, I understand. You're like, this guy's gonna be scared, and I'm gonna scare him to death. I get it.
Scare him and scare him again.
It's okay.
That's still some good damage, right?
It's acceptable.
Um,
And it's
well, here,
not
I'll
obvious.
still
It's more
force
than one.
barrage.
It's more than one, so good enough for me.
People hear that
Um,
kind of magical chanting from the tower, the forceful chanting, but this is still less obvious than magic missiles. Sorry, force barrage flying out of the window.
Hey, they can go the long way.
Yeah.
I'm going to do. I'll just do a first action force barrage,
Okay.
so that I can get my staff going.
I'm gonna
All
die.
right.
These
What?
unravelers over the death of me. Nothing. I'm just being dramatic.
You are being dramatic.
Look, I'm going through a lot of stuff right now.
You are. Poor thing. That cryptid fight was
I'm just
worth
gonna
you.
do that.
I can't believe I'm a
Uh,
building, first of all.
Dude,
It's
you are made of sand. It makes sense. You're already unraveling.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Also, do I get the?
If you're activating the wand thingy, then you
Yeah,
you get the extra bolt for a single action one.
nice.
That's how that works, right? Yes.
No, the wand just shoots a free one.
Oh, the wand. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Never mind.
Oh, but it's at the
Start of your turn.
additional shards are released from the wand at the start of each of your turns.
So you'll get your shard next turn. Your extra one.
Okay.
Is this at Garvon? Is this 2 damage?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So he has a vision of his own death. His eyes go wide. He starts sweating even, well, the same amount, actually. But his eyes dilate more as he has this vision gloss over a little bit.
All right. As a free action, I'm gonna dismiss my pest roll.
Holy shit.
What? I'm gonna move.
Towers.
Mm. And then I'll spell strike.
Damn.
So we got. Oh, you got it. 10 slashing, 12 fire.
Yeah, he lets out a cry. Like the group back here also let out a shout, and some of them are like, "The invaders are here already!" And they start like dropping their prisoners.
Excellent.
And Garvon kind of like stumbling away from you. It's like, "Hell did you come from?" They're here now.
So-
Expel these intruders now. And the rest of these folks will roll into initiative.
There's a smile at him and all her snakes will hiss.
Okay. I don't know if the roll NPCs button rolls only the unrolled ones or just all of them, so I'm just going to manually roll each one.
Why is Turkon encumbered?
I don't know. I know why he's clumsy. I don't know why he's encumbered.
It seems likely to me
Oh,
that
That
he is
one involves you.
encumbered because he is not managing his
Bulk
inventory.
15, holy! He does have a half plate just in his backpack.
you know, like a normal
Um,
normal adventure.
Turkon is gonna do kind of a double take, hearing all this take off in the last 6 seconds. Just be like, well, and he'll walk over here, squeeze through the window, knocking some bricks out on the way, and walk over to the edge of the roof. How fast is he?
Oh, he should be raged.
You will.
He gets a free rage at
Yes.
the beginning of his initiative roll, and then that'll give him like another 25 movement.
Okay. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Oh my god, I have 3 fucking turns in a row. Figure all that out in a sec. He's not gonna get in range to attack anyone this turn, probably, and if he does, it's fine. I'll handle it.
So yes.
So this mob starts grabbing. Some of them have weapons. Some of them start grabbing just whatever they have around them. And they are going to move to. I think they have to move twice. They're effectively drawing weapons, and then they move twice to get in range of Steris. Start kind of surrounding Steris, but they're not there yet. Arvon. I think he is going to. He's just fully going to back towards this corner with one move. And then Steris, he's going to turn back to you and cast a spell.
I would like to use my reactive
Oh,
strike.
darn. All right, go ahead.
I have one of those now. These aren't made at multiple attack penalty, right?
No.
No.
So-
Yeah, they're at
Okay, great.
Your map gets reset at the beginning of every turn.
Okay, cool. Damn.
I think instead of casting a damaging thing, I think he's going to cast Blink.
Oh.
So this kind of dark. His own shadow, starts to kind of like wrap up and around his body, and he kind of like blinks in and out of existence as this kind of dark. As it is doing so, this shadow that is wrapping around him just has eyes all over.
No, it doesn't.
Oh boy. To counteract check.
This is same level,
Counteract.
so I just counteract
Oh
it.
my god. That's wild. It's same level? It's not like lower level? Goddamn. Alright. So, bits of this shadow just disperse. Just bits of shadow flying away like fabric, each with just a singular daring goat eye attached to it before it disappearing into the ether.
I was like, I don't remember these guys being very fast, but I also only have one movement here. I am just gonna keep getting shot though, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, so I dispel his blank, and then I will simply
It looks like you do need to roll counteract, but you...
as long as I don't critically fail, I think I just succeed there.
Yeah.
Like, basically, it's like on a one I don't succeed.
That is a success, and you counteract it. I think it's fine. I'll say it. All right. So you jump down next to him.
Yeah, I like claw down the side of this thing. I just run the rest of the 50 feet.
Okay. Guess he's no longer feared, but kind of fearing for his life. He whirls around and kind of like squares up with you, and he's like, "What do I do to get the attention of such monsters?"
You made me roll recovery checks.
Mhm.
Oh, this one actually.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, Isha doesn't give him a response. She just smiles at him.
Okay. This group also starts just like grabbing the nearby construction materials, the hammers, the rocks, the bits of wood. They're going to move. What's their movement speed?
Ah,
25. Okay, they do get to move here.
uh-oh, mob.
Beyond. Each enemy in a 5-foot emanation. Okay. I do have to decide. Okay. They kind of put themselves between Steris and Garvon. I think Steris has their attention. They will flail desperately at you with one action. So go ahead and make a... What was that?
I thought you were just describing something that they literally are flailing desperately.
Correct.
That's hilarious.
Go ahead and make a basic reflex save. Oh. You will take the full force of this desperate flail.
Wow.
Oh, and they rolled max damage for 12.
Oh my god, look at them! Good job, guys.
Very motivated. God. Way too many turns in this fight.
Oh no.
Well, you didn't have to roll in these mobs.
Yeah, well, narrative
You
demanded.
didn't have to do that. You've done this to yourself briefly.
So, this one is going to keep pursuing you and is going to try to continue to unravel you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry about rolling damage just yet. It's fine.
Bro's been unraveled.
All right.
He just said, we're gonna put this one off.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're gonna put this on.
we're gonna put it on hold.
Put it on hold. Put it on layaway. I'll get it later. Oh no.
And then this one's going to try an entropic ray. Oh.
Oh no.
Owie.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine.
46 spirit damage.
40s.
And then it will shoot another one, this one at Steris. And then move 40 feet over here. That's 19 spirit damage to Steris. So again, the spot where you get hit feels kind of cold, kind of empty. So there's no mark left, like, on your scales, on your skin, but you just feel this, like, growing hollowness. Curious.
Is everyone at ground level now?
This boy's still flying. Figure out what the heck Turkon's doing.
Hitting things, hopefully.
I've only used rage. God, his land speed is 65 feet while he's mad? Okay, fine.
Yep.
He is just...
No,
Right
yeah,
down
he
here.
is very fast. The only time, like, so he would have to stride once, then squeeze.
Yep.
And you squeeze for duration. So he could have squeezed for 30 feet, basically, and that would have gotten him here.
Yeah.
And then he is actually just fast enough to be right here.
Yeah.
So
Do you think he went before Garvon moved? Oh, man. You know...
it's fine. You did not believe that he was fast enough, and I tried to tell you.
We'll just go ahead and take
So-
his own reactive strike that would have happened. And I'm sure... it'll be fine and not a critical.
Well, it was just fine.
Garvon. Poor man.
Is he though? Is he?
Definitely not
Yeah,
rich.
is he?
Okay, sorry. Turrets, carry on.
That's okay. It gave me some time to think about what I want to do.
Just have him as close as he can be.
Got all these pesky allies in the way.
Pesky ally.
On both sides of this. Oh, and that's a 2 action, isn't it? Let me double check. Having to bounce through character sheets is fun. Oh wait, no, that's the page I wanted. You know what? Yeah, let's boop. And then that was what? Yeah, I can make that. Okay. Hello, squid thing.
So don't mind.
And at the same time,
Don't mind these rules.
what the bells? I mind that a lot, actually. Well, actually, I don't mind that. And in the meantime, Turris is gonna try to get behind Steris. In between these guys, if I can get right here. Is that possible?
Yeah. Yeah, you're just kind of under
There's
the overhang
tandem.
there.
No, for Turris.
Oh, for turrets.
Over here.
Sorry, I have a huge window in the way. I don't think you can... This troop does actually take up, like, all the space that their token takes up, so you cannot squeeze into that space.
I can't be one of them.
You can... They do currently think you're one of them. You can try to take command of this troop.
I sure am.
Although, if you try to turn them against Garvon, that will be a whole thing.
No.
But if you want to just start taking command, you can absolutely make a diplomacy check to try to do that.
I sure am.
Okay. So you come in. You've taken the place of kind of the scout, the guard, one of the more martial folks in here. So you kind of step up and start asserting command of this group. And if you start slinging around commands, you can move this group around. And until you tell them to attack a friendly, someone they consider an ally, they will follow your commands, I suppose. So what does this look like as you take over this Seraphite mob?
I'm gonna tell them, there's more in the forest. We need to defend the walls.
They kind of like look at each other, they look at you, and they're like, all right, Friedrich, we trust you. And you can, let's see. I guess they just do move on your initiative now, so I'll find this deluded mob. We'll take them out of initiative order.
I'm gonna have them defend against the invaders outside the wall.
Yes, you do need to move with them. To like stay in command of them, you need to be part of the troop or whatever. But yeah, you can, as long as you're dedicated to that, you can move them around and keep them away from this fight.
My goodness.
And you can still do act together stuff with Armis.
Yep.
Good
Yes,
lord.
I can.
Wow. Incredible.
Was the diplomacy check an action?
Yes, it does take. It is a bit of an activity to take command of a troop. I think it's technically more than one action, but
Alright.
we'll figure it out. You can split it up between turns, whatever.
Okay. All right. In that case, moved Armis one action, tandem movement, Turris. Second action was to take these guys over. Third action is going to be act together, move them towards the gate. And act together, have Armis cast Punch on this Unraveler.
Okay.
Really? Should...
Ooh.
Ooh.
Holy.
Damn.
All right. So the punch lands onto the Unraveler's surprisingly kind of hard shell, and it bounces away a little bit in the air. A couple of cracks showing on its shell from such a hard punch. Scene, I believe it is your turn?
Yep.
I get my free barrage.
Correct.
Does that not work? Oh, that's so lame. I did the pop out thing on the character sheet, and if you cast something from there, it doesn't populate it in the chat.
Ah.
Let me just do this. I'm gonna hit Garvon. And then I'm gonna... Oh wait, is he out of range now? Ugh, he moved 5 feet out of range. That's so dumb. Okay.
Yes, you're moving.
Oh, that's true. I guess your free bolt can't technically hit him.
That's fine. Is there a good target?
I think the only one you can hit is this mob between everyone.
Okay, I'll send it into the mob.
All right. And this is technically the one that also lost Saldin. So they'll be missing some health at the top as well. Garvon
I'm then
4
gonna
health back.
step. Yeah. Well, don't worry, he'll lose it in a sec. I'm gonna step forward. Just 5 feet.
I love that you're like, I'll move forward 5 feet.
Actually, no. I was just thinking I should probably move.
Yeah, you should probably move more than 5 feet, please, dear God.
No.
There we go.
Stay in the safety and security of the building.
I am. I'm under the roof.
Yeah, you're protected from the rain.
Yeah. They can't see me. Is it okay? I'm gonna cast a 3rd level force barrage, so I get to fire, and I'm gonna use it 2 actions, so I get to fire 4 bolts.
Okay.
I think maybe I should Courageous Anthem.
I don't know if anyone is within range.
Isn't it?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you're probably right, actually.
Like,
I don't remember the range on Courageous
I'll
Anthem,
just-
but you're
it's
pretty
a
far.
60-foot emanation.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Yeah, you are 100 feet away from most folks. I do love the missiles just flying across the screen. All right.
Also,
It's not bad.
there is like a merge. Do you have like a merge button on your damage stuff, Konnor? It's like a thing that has like 2 letters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just merge all your
yeah.
damage together.
Yeah. Careful spamming it too hard. Just so it doesn't like eat. Oh my god, 16 damage. Are you for real?
Sure am.
Oh my god. So the missiles come flying from like over the roofs and just pelt him, and he's just stumbling backwards. Just letting out groans of pain. Meanwhile, this mob, with the presence of Turkon, the presence of Steris and Isha behind them, the Tin Man, they're feeling, even though they put themselves into this position, they are feeling a little surrounded. Let's see. Detritus is targeted. Oh my god. I just realized a 5-foot emanation. I don't know how that works for creatures this large. Is that 5 feet all around them, or do they pick a corner? They probably pick a corner.
No, it's just this square
Oh, it's just that square?
around them.
All right, well,
It's just this.
Then-
it's not. Yeah, it's not a lot.
they will spend all 3 actions flailing desperately, feeling surrounded. So,
Uh-oh.
we'll go ahead and roll damage in a sec. Is it all creatures? Enemies. Okay.
Oh, no.
3 action bludgeoning on all of you guys. So, violent animation. I guess it's my job to roll for Turkon, huh?
Unfortunately.
I fear.
Oh.
Oh.
You
Turkon.
take full.
And you barely got through his temp HP.
Yep. Correct. Sarahs, go ahead.
Okay. First things first. I will heal Isha.
I'm gonna need that.
I
Thank
know
you.
you are.
When I take this like 70 damage.
Well, that was a pretty
Unraveled.
good roll. And
Yeah, that was
then-
insane for.
Yeah, that was really high actually. And then I, with my final action. What do you mean? Oh. My final action. So, sorry, Mom. Okay, have a question about this one.
Sure.
Do I have to make? Is this like in addition to an action it takes to make a strike, or does this include? It says as I
No,
attack.
this is making a strike
Yes.
as well.
So you
Okay.
make a strike as part
Okay.
of this, yeah.
That's what I thought. Excellent.
That is a hit.
And using that spell, my spell strike is refreshed, recharged.
Isha, would you say Turkon knows the drill of smashing the thing that makes someone turn dusty?
I don't know what you mean.
You
Killing the unraveling.
yeah. Saw you turn to sand briefly as you got attacked.
I feel that he understands that we should always like be killing these minions first.
Okay.
But I fear that if Bill were here, he would just kill this guy. Which I also accept.
Let's see. Okay, that's not a terrestrial creature. Okay. Well,
I mean, he could also just move here. And
yeah.
attack this,
Think-
and then anytime this guy does anything, he'll have an attack of opportunity.
Right.
So that's for you to decide. You could also just roll the d2.
Sorry. That was making a funny sound. I checked in on him real quick. Anyway, he's actually going to... maybe... I'm being too greedy with that. Okay. I think he will... Pull over is too much. Okay. I apologize. Okay. I think we'll just move up here. And we'll take your ruling, your assumption that Turkon would smash this guy first.
Yeah, there's just no way he wouldn't do that, right? Yeah, I agree.
Especially if he can get a kill.
Yeah.
If he can get a kill, he's getting the kill.
So Garvon,
And I
Stumbling.
agree technically that that's a good choice.
stumbling from being blasted by the force barrage, kind of like drops to one knee, and then the shadow of like Turkon just approaches, and he raises his hands. He's like, no, 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 and then just gets squashed by the hammer. And Turkon will switch his attention over to the other one. Big swing at -5. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Oh, 19 was so close. Take damage. Arvon is dead.
It's so funny seeing the damage numbers in this game.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm so used to seeing like twice as high, basically, very consistently all the
see.
time.
Just from
so
your
it's
game.
yeah, the scaling is just very funny.
All right, you should go ahead.
Man, I want to do it, but I gotta. Can you show me the damage on the unravel melee again? Just like the dice. Doing some math.
It is rolling 2d6 plus 8 is what it rolls. plus unravel. So there's an extra 2d8 persistent damage.
Well, I'll be taking double. I'll be taking 48 persistent.
Correct. Yes.
God damn it. Fine. Fine.
I see.
Oh, you.
I was targeting him.
You did the thing where you. It's so funny. So mad about it. I tried.
No, it's fine. It's not actually your fault. I appreciate what you did. It just is one of those things where I'm like sad. Like, what do you mean I have to do this? I will cast shield.
Okay. Okay, and then the consequence happens at the end of your turn, right?
The consequence happens on their turn.
On their turn. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
it'll be one round on their turn.
Okay. Well, if you're the Seraphite mob, won't do much to change what happens. I haven't moved. I just didn't move these guys last time. That's fine. It took a minute to get their shit together, I guess. I think I removed the wrong one. Oh my god. My GM screen is like so laggy right now, dude. And okay, I did accidentally take this mob's turn out of order, so that's fine. This group is going to finally grab their implements and start moving this way. And then it will be the Unraveler's turn. What I was saying is my GM window is lagging real bad, but my camera window is fine. I think I just need to turn my GM window graphics settings just like all off and let the camera be pretty. Okay. So is it the start of its turn?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Here is the critical damage.
Okay. I will also shield block it.
Okay. I assume that is not enough block to eat it entirely. That's wild that it only rolled 24. 24 is good, but
all the damage is going to be this 48 slashing damage I will be taking momentarily.
right. I just mean I don't think the unravel. If you blocked all of this, then the unravel wouldn't.
No, I would still be unraveled because I still got hit.
Yeah, okay. I figured the unravel would go on the shield just because of how weird this ability is.
If the shield was probably an item, I agree, but I'm not using an item.
Okay. Okay.
If
you want to...
my shield hardness is 15.
Okay. So yeah. Excellent.
So I'll take 24 minus 7. So I'll take 17 damage. And I'll take that 48 slashing damage.
Okay. Does the second stack? I think that does, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When I have a second, I will adjust that 2d8 to 48.
I will do it.
Okay. The other Unraveler. Okay. That's 40 feet of movement. He will go over. I'll just float down right on top of Garbon. Why not? With one action, and then he will spend 2 actions. These kind of spots where you have been, like, lacerated, and your body is kind of unraveling at its own will, seemingly. This thing floats down near you, and kind of like floats one of its tendrils forward and just like taps kind of the air in front of you, and there's this ripple, and then the unraveling that you feel speeds, and is in fact doubled for 1 round.
Oh, that's fine.
Juris, go ahead.
Also, I made a mistake. So actually, my shield absorbs way more damage than I thought it did.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I take 4 damage, and then my shield breaks.
Okay.
Essentially.
That's a 20-foot emanation, or a 20-foot, what you use this, right?
Looks right enough. Yeah.
Okay, so... I am going to... Yeah. Hand of movement. There. And I am going to also... I can't select tourists. He's under the his groupies.
Let me... You're not actually 5 feet in the air, but this will help.
Oh, excellent. And I'll move over here with these guys.
Okay. It will move along with you.
And then I'm gonna act again. What do these guys look like up here? The guys that are tied up?
They're actually just all escaped. They all rolled pretty well on their escape checks, and they are... I kind of forgot to move them. They went back inside.
Went back to the perfect. All right. As long as the... Also, what are these guys? Brought to you by Wayne Reynolds. Good job. Good job, Wayne Reynolds. Thanks for being part of our game.
The callback.
I was looking at these 3 guys and I was like, oh, there's a little gnome guy. That's fun. Well, that knight guy looks like it was actually a picture of a dude in armor. They took a picture from below.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, and there's just a Wayne Reynolds character.
Yep,
okay,
correct.
Great. We were just talking about that. Great, awesome. Okay, then we're gonna act together.
And you'll notice her right leg, little confusing.
She does look cool, though.
She does look very cool, yes. It's very,
Let me
very
double
cool
check
kind of
and make sure.
gamison pattern, I guess. What that is?
There we
Neat.
go.
Nice pattern.
All right. So, and I had him move one more time up there. You want to move the grouping,
yeah,
the
sure.
groupies?
Yeah, they'll start opening the gate. It's technically closed. That's what the white line is supposed to show.
Yeah.
And just keep in mind your distance from Armis. It's good so far.
Yeah. I've been measuring. Don't worry.
Then,
I need Armis to be right there because we're gonna put on a fireworks show for Ishay.
Okay. Oh,
And cast Eidolon's Wrath.
so reflex saves from both of these guys?
And Garvon is in that space
Oh my
too.
god! All right, Garvon's
dead.
dead. Garvon fails the reflex check. He is dead. Ooh, one crit success, one. There should have been a fail in there.
No, it was a 25. It was a success.
Oh, okay. And, okay, so he'll take half damage. Can't believe that roll got eaten. On my side.
I see it attached to the Eidolon's Wrath spell.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. And the other one was just free-floating.
The other one
Okay.
was just its own standalone.
All right. Okay. And then scene go ahead, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep firing, my lord. Keep firing, my lord.
My lord.
Will do, Captain.
My lord, keep firing.
Here is the free one. This is gonna go to this guy. And then we're doing another third level. So 6 of these.
Okay.
Scene is living the Solace dream right now.
Can I? Is there a way I can just roll this multiple times?
Yeah, you could like slash roll the amount of dice plus the amount of missiles. So if this is 3, so this is 6, right? So you can roll 6.
Yeah, it'll be 6.
Yeah, so with a slash in front, it's like 6, 4 plus. Oh my god. Great. Glad I did that
What
in
the hell?
Aclo.
What them?
My bad.
Wait, slash roll 64.
Here. In a language you can understand.
Like this?
Yes. correct.
Hey.
And that's on the same guy, the bottom raveler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom Raveler.
Bottom and top raveler.
Correct.
And yeah, that should be it.
Okay. As you are blasting the Unraveler, from this other group you hear just shouts of like, Griffin's dead! Save the angels! They will run around this way.
I fear we might have to kill all these guys.
Hey.
And they start not wanting to get
I fear this.
too close to Turkon, actually. They start just lobbing. They start just throwing the
They
items in their
Just start throwing
hand.
rocks.
Correct. Spend 2 actions throwing detritus. In a 10-foot burst.
That's so fucking.
Right about there. So I'll need a basic reflex save. Here, I'll just target both of you. Roll the damage. Why did it only target Isha? I'm targeting both of you. It's fine. Turkon,
Who's Detritus?
Detritus? That's a new character in our game.
It sounds like a Roman senator or something.
he was garbage at his job, though.
Ooh.
All right.
You might even say
Derek?
he was a bit shit at it.
Bro. Asteris will shout to these mobs that Garvin is dead and soon your angels will be too. Disengage if you don't want to have the same fate. And then I can perhaps intimidate them to run away?
Not a bad idea. Let's see. I'm gonna say that they were already their will. Oh, their will is their worst save. Okay.
Excellent.
There is a whole thing with morale and troops that I don't totally know, so I'm gonna say that this group that has already like damaged, there's like one guy knocked out already. They are going to start like kind of backing off. Yeah. So this group down here will be considered defeated. They will start to scatter.
Okay. Until they scatter, or I guess. Anyway, I'm casting jump, and I'm gonna jump over him, land on Garvin's dead body. And for my last action, I strike.
All right.
I love the idea of you just like turning your tail into a spring and just.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right.
Great.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go take double that damage. Turkon. He's also gonna just squeeze through the dispersing crowd and just walk. Gonna charge all the way around. He doesn't really need flanking on that guy. Okay, changing my mind. He's gonna try to bash this one in the south first. And he misses. He's gonna reroll that.
Maybe he did need that flanking actually.
Okay, hits. And just squashes this quote-unquote angel into the dirt. And then he's going to move behind stairs. Get flanking on this boy. And try to bash him. And then Isha, it will be your turn. Oh, jeez. 21 on it. Alright.
So I guess I will attempt to. Can't be pickpocketed, Sag. I. I'll reroll that. Okay. That's fine. The KDs.
Ah.
Damn.
Yes.
How far away was I from a crit?
4 off.
Oh no.
Damn. Pretty good. Pretty good hit.
Yeah, not bad. It is D12s. Okay, I guess I'll end my turn and I'll take this ridiculous amount of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
It is.
Do you just want me to double this?
Yeah, go ahead
or
and do
would
that. That's
you-
fine.
Ow. Oh god.
Isha is losing even more dust than usual, but this dust is kind of like hurling away from Isha's body and off of Isha's bones and kind of a
What's
swirling
actually
spiral.
happening is that Isha just is a torso right now. She's clawing wildly with her wings.
Let's see. This is the group that was dispersed. So they're out of here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This Unraveler is also not liking the look of this and is going to try to fly 20 feet straight up. Turkon's tail.
Reactive destroy.
Turkon's tail doesn't have reach. Bummer. Right? Is that right?
Guess you didn't need me to spend that.
I'm pretty sure that it has reach, but I don't know for sure.
Maybe. It doesn't on the item itself. So unless it does from like Turkon being large, and I think we've discussed that a million times. So I don't think so. That is a hit. You definitely have back to Corbin reach. Also, hello, Bill. I do think you will just smash this thing to the ground. I just thought it would be cool if you snatched it out of the air with your tail instead. All right. So you take a slice, and following your slice is the back to Corbin. Which also hits. There's no way it lives. Yes. So it gets, like, some of its tendrils get cut off, and it kind of, like, spirals into the air right into Turkon's back to Corbin, which slams it back into the dirt.
Yay!
Turris, what would you like to do? Some of your group, they're opening up this gate, but they are kind of double. You are still killing things without being here, correct, Bill? Some of your troop is doing some double takes, and you hear some alarmed gasps of like, "It's like Gavin dead. All the angels are gone. What do we do?" And I suppose they are making a morale check. Would you like to influence that in any direction?
Gonna look at my group and look at the other group too and be like, I think it's time to surrender and keep our heads.
All right, go ahead and give a diplomacy check.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
All right. Okay, so yeah, there are some additional calls of Friedrich is right. The fight is lost. And they start kind of like throwing down their weapons. They're weapons. They're bricks and hammers and, you know. And that group can be considered dispersed. Although they're all still hanging out, they're still around. But
What's this other group doing?
they're
We have not
still,
dispersed them
yeah,
yet.
they have not been successfully calmed down or dispersed.
Can I try?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What do you want to say to disperse this group? Get this group to give up.
I'm gonna say something like, this is foolhardy. There was already too much doubt to begin with. This isn't worth our lives.
All right. they start to drop all of their improvised weapons, looking crestfallen, looking defeated. And combat is effectively over.
Well, not for me.
Not for you. Oh yeah.
Oh well, I have to roll these recovery checks.
Right.
But
Correct.
not for
correct.
him. Slash her.
Are there's like, is there like a window over here?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
He should just slinks over. She just fucking claws her way through. Threw it up.
Okay.
She's gonna go die in a hole.
Oh no.
My dice were eaten.
16 damage. Not doubled anymore, of course. And that is a successful recovery check.
Thank God. And I'm also gonna throw up some rocks. Interesting.
You have plenty of time. I'm gonna say you get over this.
Well, no, I did something and now I can't see my dice.
Oh, just none of them. I would just refresh.
Freaky.
Ooh. The case of the disappearing dice.
Yeah, well, my dice always do that, so it's like not new, but that time I didn't even like tap out of the game, so.
If we are in open encounter mode, I'll free Evanon.
Okay. Yeah, she had gotten like one hand out in the few rounds of combat, and then, actually, as you approach, I don't think you had much. Did you have much direct contact with this group when everything was going down?
I mean, they saw me slithering across the ground to go towards the
Right, right, right.
Unraveler to hit it.
No, I mean, oh yeah,
She
Yeah.
means before, I think.
and I think that's still
Right.
true. That is still true of the camp.
Mhm.
So she's kind of like working on the other one and does like a double take and kind of like presses back against the post a little bit as you approach, and then kind of recognizes you. It's you.
She'll say, "Be at peace. I'm here to free you, in the name of the Seraph of the Light."
She's got kind of like a bit of a hard look on her face, and she kind of like looks around the rest of town and kind of like the people shuffling around, the corpses of the unravelers kind of unraveling themselves. And Garvon, she's like, is it all a lie?
Not all of it. You can believe what you will. Dream your own dream, remember?
She kind of swallows and doesn't say anything immediately. Kind of like rubs her wrist when you free it.
Steris will eye her a moment and then kind of make her way, take her leave.
Okay.
Then, oh,
I'm gonna cast musical accompaniment
Okay.
and start walking out.
All right. Some status.
Like the
all right.
cult leader. Specifically, I'm gonna walk over to Evanon and
before seeing, like as he's passing Steris,
yeah.
she'll kind of hold a hand out, tell him, be mindful of what you say to her. She seems downtrodden, learning the truth of our lie.
Yeah, Scene will nod. High five the hand that you put out and keep walking. And as he's passing, we'll be like, thank you. And then the music will keep going and he'll walk over.
It paused.
Yeah. Yeah, and he'll just walk over and are you all right? And he'll take off his sunglasses.
He never does that.
Mm-mm.
No, I quite think I'm not. Try to spread the message of try to share what I learned. I got strung up by my own people for a sacrifice. Don't know what to think.
I understand. What you've been through is not it's not easy. And this is why I don't think you can blindly follow the Seraph's teachings. Why follow someone who would willingly force you to the grave for doing nothing wrong?
She kind of gives you a look. She's like,
Ritual wouldn't have killed us.
Sorry, say it again.
Ritual
What?
wouldn't have killed us.
But how do you know that?
Yeah.
Huh?
I was gonna suggest you ask the same thing. I'm like, how does she know that?
Yeah.
Galvan said. That it would give visions of truth that might even convert those who saw it. Suppose he said actually that most would survive.
And who's to say you'd be one of the few that would? And do you feel comfortable following someone who puts your life at odds? Also, I just want to say I can't control the music that's playing, so it could be like circus music going on.
You just hope it matches the vibe.
It changes.
Yeah.
Wild.
It changes to match to support you in social situation. So I guess it's probably contemplative right now, and I don't know. She shakes her head. She's like, don't know what to trust right now.
Scene will point once again to where you imagine his heart probably is. Trust this.
Oh, fuck off.
All of us. Huh?
She's like, oh, fuck off. And she, like... Sorry, carry on. At first glance, she does not seem to be receptive to that. But you can, of course...
That's fine. This is it like she fully knows that we met, like we deceived her, right?
That's what she seems to think of the body.
Okay. Before you came across us, what were you fighting for? Who were you fighting for? Do you even know?
It was for the great gods beyond. Free us from the prison that is this world. Show us the greatness.
If gods have imprisoned
out there.
If gods have imprisoned this world before, what's to make you think that others wouldn't just do the same? What's to make you think that creatures who come from different universes, different planets, wouldn't just treat you like an ant?
When they saw fit to free these ants, let us out into the field, instead of locked in the anthill.
And how long do you think that'll last?
You're right. We are nothing to them. If after the four are gone, they leave us alone, they pay us no mind, that's fine with me. Just knowing that we're not hidden away like some precious trinket anymore. At any point, you can roll dice to try to convince her of any of this.
I don't know about you, but I feel like we need to convince everyone in this place to chill out.
Yeah, no, I was...
I mean, she seems calm to me. She just doesn't believe our lie anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not chill. I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, chill out.
Still out the grand scheme of things.
You know, like
You know.
they need to understand what's really going on.
Do they?
Yeah.
They are under the same line that all the other Seraph worshippers are, which is that when the Seraph is done here, everything will be fine and nothing will be bad. That is what is happening.
Yeah. Scene would stop the music.
Or good scratch.
Yeah, just scratch track. And he would just look around at everyone here. Put on his glasses back on. All of you. And he'll point to the, I guess, 3 distinct groups that he can see.
Yeah, some of them, these are loose representations. Some of them were already kind of like snooping on this conversation.
Yeah.
But some of them like stand up a little straighter, and a lot of people look over to you.
What are you fighting for? What are you doing here right now?
There's some murmuring and a couple of hesitant answers, very much mirroring what Evanon was saying of just like, sick of the fool's lies and fighting to be free, and a couple of answers along the lines of like, well, this is just fighting for this community, fighting for our town.
Girl,
Scene
we're
will-
fighting for.
Scene will point at the people who said like fighting for this community, this town. That that right there is a noble goal. But the rest of you who are following this individual that you've never even seen, you've never even heard the voice of, you've never even understood other than what you've been told by, speakers on their behalf. Why the hell are all of you putting your lives and the lives of your community members on the line for someone who you can't even trust to do what's in your best interest? The people of the past thought that the Four were fighting for what was in their best interest, and so they believed in them. They rallied behind them. And look where that got us. We may have come in here today trying to
Sorry.
we may have come in here trying to deceive you, trying to pull you away from the grasp of the Seraph. But we were not trying to pull you away from your community.
Okay, go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Okay. Hidden?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I think we listen to what they have to say.
And a couple of like concurring kind of murmurs. It's pretty quiet still, but they're like gathering closer, and they kind of are hearing what you're saying, and even Evanon kind of like sighs, still like rubbing her wrist, and she's like,
See that you don't mean to harm us. You seem to mean the best. Whatever that means.
Turles will kind of
go ahead.
Turles will kind of like smile and look at his group and like, splendid, gather around, everyone.
they turn back. Frederick?
Oh, no. And he's like just smiling, and he pulls off his wrap, turning back into tourist.
Jump away.
Tourist will just kind of smile and come back or walk up next to Scene. It's okay. We mean you no harm. It's true that we were lying just as much as the Seraph was, but as my friend here said, and Turris will kind of like put his hand on Scene's back. Truly, we're fighting for you. We're fighting for all the people of this realm, not for gods or immortals or anything like that. You don't have to believe us, but we've seen the Seraph. I myself have stood before him, and he does view every mortal here as ants, and he enjoys the suffering of anyone that gets used in his game to consume this land, as he's consumed the land of the Four, where they came from. He's chasing them. You can hate the Four all you want, but you have never been more free than right now. And we mean to aim to stop the one that wants to enslave you once more. Isn't that right, Scene?
Scene will nod. None of us are free until everyone is free. And we can't keep letting this blind faith in the Seraph grow.
One person. I think at this point, sometime during this speech, Saladin has come back out of his house and just starts like clapping from the back of this group, and then a couple people in this group kind of start clapping, and then it kind of spreads through the different groups. Go ahead and one of you make a diplomacy check. The other can aid with whatever they like.
I guess I can make the diplomacy.
I'll aid with my diplomacy and my dungeon unity.
Okay.
Where is my dungeon unity? Here it is. So I get a +4 to my 8 if I'm doing it. And I'm just going to use diplomacy as well.
Okay. All right. Critical success on the aid check turns this into a critical success on Scene's diplomacy check.
Yeah.
So yeah, they all kind of start clapping, and Evanon kind of sighs and nods and starts clapping a little. Well, yeah. Gives a couple of like slow claps to go along with it. What you say rings true.
I would look at her specifically for a sec and just say, why would we lie? Why would we risk coming in front of all of you to lie?
She squints at you, squints at Turris, and is like, oh yes, Steph, why would you lie? And then she looks back at you, Scene. She's like, really? Why would you lie? That's what you...
Oh, that does remind... Steph!
Oh, she's gonna be overjoyed.
There's a long delay. There's a long pause.
I just throw a rock. I
It's,
throw a rock at her.
it's like... Ow, ow.
Oh.
There's like a good minute and a half, and then you see Stev coming out of this alleyway. You hear like some stumbling, something gets knocked over in the alleyway. And then Stev comes out of the alleyway just pulling actual Friedrich. Yeah. What can I... Yeah? That just drops Friedrich and like stumbles over a little. I got to climb with this guy.
You know, the gate was open.
What? He looks over. He's like, God.
We mean to show that to your compatriots here that we did not harm you.
Yeah, no. Get me fed. Hardly any harassment or threats. Really only the bare minimum. You all knew me, I'm an unruly sort. They had to keep me in line.
And even sweet Frederick here is taking a nice nap.
Oh yes, he was very pliable.
Yes, we did deceive you, like, and it, yes, we did deceive you, and that doesn't, indicate that you should trust anyone right now aside from yourselves. And if that is the case, then so be it. At least trust yourselves. But we truly mean you no harm. We simply mean to, unshackle those that, have been caught up and swept up in the zealousness of the Seraph in his grander lies, because those lies will destroy this entire land and leave it a rotten husk of what it once was. There won't be anything left for anyone. His ends will see to you can't hide. They won't ignore you. There won't be anything left for you. We had to use our own deception in order to not only stop what the Seraph was doing, but to save any kind of motions to the people in the back if they came out of the building. Save these innocent people that have nothing to do with the Seraph or the Four.
There's kind of some more murmuring from the crowd. The whole group back here kind of look uncomfortably at each other. Not terribly delighted to be included in this, but one of them does kind of speak up. It's like, and we do appreciate saving. Excellent timing. Didn't really like the idea of being forced to listen to whatever Seraph nonsense was going to be forced upon us.
Scene will point at that person and just say, "See, to all of you, if someone is worth trusting, why would they force you to listen and indoctrinate you into what they believe. We're not forcing any of you to be here. You can all leave. But you're here for a reason.
Some murmurings of agreement. One of them.
Before the Seraph came along, what was it that made their offer to you so appealing, that made the idea of what the Seraph was preaching so catching?
They gave us security. Garvin kept us safe.
So helping you feel less alone, helping you feel safe in times of uncertainty. Does that sound right?
Or less. They gave us truth when before would not. Showed us visions of what really happened in this world.
Oh, they gave you the. You saw the previous world, the full reform, yes? You saw that yourself.
Sorry. Just hide that again for a moment.
What the?
That we switch scenes.
What the?
Anyway.
What the?
Do you know what we call that?
You stay out of here, Sarah.
It was
Be outside.
the truth.
It was like you try and touch the door and it doesn't move because they stasis it. Perfect opportunity to use this. It doesn't move.
They... Mother gave us visions of what happened before fled the Seraph, and then captured this world. To use as a pawn.
First of all, information when presented at the right time can appear as the truth. It doesn't matter if it's false or if it's actually true.
From a certain
What
point of
they-
view.
Scene would like point a thumb at Turris. What they did was exploit a vulnerability that all of you were carrying inside. That's it.
She kind of nods like she half gets it.
But in exchange for that, we get food, beds, a place to be. Something most of us didn't have.
I get it. I do. I came from a place where I didn't have food or a bed or a place to sleep. But look at all of you. Look at where you are now. And look at what all of you could achieve and could do on your own, separate of what the Seraph is trying to lead you to do. The power isn't coming from him. It's coming from every single one of you joining together, taking care of everyone.
She kind of nods.
Garland's magic did help keep us safe. There's truth to what you're saying. Well,
But why did you need his magic to keep you safe?
they have,
If you were
creatures here that can swallow us in a single... It's not a very safe place.
And so why are you here? Why would he bring you here?
Because I was far from the followers of the Four. Because it is dangerous.
And because he could prove that you needed his magic to stay safe from the dangers that he put in front of you.
I don't know if it was that simple, but I get your meaning. We will rebuild without Garvin. Try to hang on to what we had here. Without the Seraph. Without Garvin.
How many people are in this like square?
50?
50?
Ish.
Okay. What do all of you need right now to rebuild? What would help you?
Everyone kind of looks around, and everyone's kind of murmuring, and assuming there's decent game to find before winter, we really don't need much.
Scene would go over to Evanon, crouch down, and just say like,
Will you marry me?
no chance.
You didn't even try.
Oh no, I'm saying no chance on Scene's part.
Oh.
I'm not getting with an ex-cult member. No, I'm just if I give everyone here a collective 50 gold, is that enough to rebuild and to be safe and to
Kind of holds up a hand. He's like,
We have struggled to get supplies elsewhere. Gold is hardly helpful. If we can... A greater gift would be establishing some kind of trade with some town in Rudel. They are suspicious of us. We have access to metals we can mine. There's lumber and furs. If they do not
If
shun
we
us
draft up-
as some kind of as a group of outlaws, and that would get us further than gold.
if you all can promise us that you will, and then Scene will say, in quotes, dream your own dream. And stop following the Seraph and take care of each other for the sake of taking care of each other. We can draft up a trade proposal right now, get all of you to sign it, and we will make sure that we can get a town in Rudel to help you.
Stev kind of like at the window to Garvin's house, kind of like steps back into the circle of posts here. It's like,
Yeah, take care of each other. We can do that. Yeah, they're gonna need all the help they can get. Yeah, so I should probably stay with them. Yeah. I'll make sure they stay in line.
Sarahtonin will come up behind him. Say that is up to Isha.
That's up to the ringleader.
Of course, only with your blessing. Only with your blessing. Isha's blessing.
That's Seraph of the Light to you.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just joking.
Bully him. Oh, we always gotta have an NPC to bully.
His
My
eye
God.
twitches a little bit. Evan it's like
Scene will look around.
sounds
Oh, wait, you go ahead.
good. That sounds good.
Well, that's great. And Scene will look to everyone else. What about all of you? Do you agree?
There's some like murmured yeses. Some of them are still a little trepidatious. Like, you've won all of them over, but it is a really big shift in the course of 25 minutes. So there's gonna be a lot of thinking. You get the sense.
Steris will kind of walk into the circle and tell Scene it's best to leave them be. Let your words take time to marinate in their minds.
Can I take like 10 minutes to draft up a like trade proposal, and I'll just like leave it with Evanon for everyone to look over while we like finish looking around?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have any skills that would help you draft this up?
I don't know. Is someone else better? What
Personally,
would-
I think it's crazy that we're even offering that to them. Who are we to draft
Okay.
a trade route?
My thinking is if we do this, we can possibly use this as like a base that we can come back to if we ever need.
We have a base we
my God.
always have access to, though.
I know, but also it's like,
You just want to own a town.
Scene is
I mean, it's
captive
happened in
audience.
previous
sneaking in a
seeing
a clause
campaigns.
in that moonlight ink of just like also Scene is the mayor.
Seen as the god emperor musician orchestrator
Yeah.
of this town.
No other musician can perform here without
No.
scenes.
Exclusive performance
Approval.
rights.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Scene's doing. I see.
If it doesn't work out, we could always bring them to the tower.
No.
Scene will
Be safe.
No.
Scene
That's
will
enough.
look at Turris and give 2 thumbs up. You're right.
God.
We are quite happy in our dangerous little stretch of mountain.
Scene would say that but under his breath, like whispering to Turris.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm peeking in the window.
Meanwhile, yes, as Scene is wrapping up
And I
negotiation distractions, distractions?
Destruct-
Instructions.
Oh!
Whoa. Are you foreshadowing how this is gonna play out?
No. Probably.
What the
Isha, we jump back to you asking Stev where Garvin's house is, and you climb through, I assume, a window. Why would Isha ever use a door?
It's so funny because I was like way over here, and he walked, right? He walked over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I walked
And
over.
then I
and
went the
point.
and then I went the long way.
Okay. All right. So you,
So I like jumped in through the top flow.
yeah, a big space in the house, and what looks like kind of the living space, has been like cleared, and you find some kind of construct that looks very similar, not identical, but very similar to Envoy. Including a little bit the way he's dressed, but much bigger, like close to Turkon height, just like tied to a post in this living area, like a support beam in a living area, and like partially disassembled. Like his arms are still kind of attached, but they're kind of like hanging limp, and like some pieces of the arms have been like broken. And there's just like some metal parts like strewn about.
So it looks like Sev was trying to build.
Marvon.
Sev got like Garvon was trying to build one of these like robots.
That or he found one and was taking it apart.
Yeah, it looks more like this has been disassembled. Like, it is still wearing this coat over its, like, droopy, busted up arms. It seems like... I mean, you probably aren't super familiar with mechanics, so I probably shouldn't give too much free information.
What does it even mean?
Grandma Isha doesn't know how robots work.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't not give me free information.
Of course, of course.
I guess Isha will like take one of her wings and she like taps the guy on the faceplate.
Yeah, it moves. The head kind of like picks up. And you hear this voice just saying, exiting stasis. And then it kind of like the faceplate moves toward you. You are not the captor Garvon.
Pet robot?
I can't let this happen. What is your distinction?
I am Sentry.
Purpose?
My purpose is to investigate and protect against cults of the void, of the Dominion of Black.
God damn it! No!
Is this an in-character freakout?
Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine.
It sounds like an in-character freak out.
It really does. Isha's internal monologue is crazy.
It kind of like looks down at the rope, still kind of tying it to the post.
No,
and
Mitchel is just like, I can't believe. I can't believe it's useful.
And Sentry is like, I appear to have failed in this directive. I regret to inform.
I keep saying I fear.
I fear I can't stop either.
Yeah, I fear I can't stop either. I fear we're both cursed. I fear that you may have succeeded in all the wrong ways.
What does that mean?
Well, that's it. Stairs, you're looking in through a window.
I am.
And she looks to turn at you slowly and deliberately so you can actually see her moving.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the wall it says "Get Turris." Like there's just like sand letters on the window.
Man. I know there's 14 minutes left, but that's an excellent place to cut an episode.
Yeah! We can get tourists next time.
I'm fine with it if you guys are.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. We're not gonna. Nothing else is gonna happen.
We'll let you guys be curious for a week instead of answering half the questions now.
Correct.
We can role play out helping these guys out for 15 more minutes.
You guys can do that.
It's time to establish a new unit of government for you all. All right, you
Oh,
need
great.
to elect a leader.
My-
It's called communism.
Communism is actually an economic.
No, I know. I know.
So,
Wait, we're worshiping
XP?
communism now.
Oh, you're not worshiping anything.
Oh,
Well, you can worship what you want, just not the seraph.
You can
I see.
worship anyone
Or
but him.
communism.
Or
And you can't do it in schools, though.
capitalism then.
Okay, listen. Has anyone pulled a sword from a stone recently?
The last person to do that is an old guy named Rurith.
Correct. I assume everyone at this point knows. Kind of. That all of Lanova is just a Arthurian legend insert, but like wrong. Anyway,
but wrong.
yeah. There's a reason there's a
But it's
round table, but
different.
Rurith's seat is higher.
It's different.
It is different. It is definitely quite different. A mockery, really.
And also, he just has a lot of knights instead of just having like 13 of them or whatever.
There's a significant amount, I suppose. I don't remember how many chairs were there. Okay, so you guys help draft a trade route proposal for this town, a system of governance. An economic ideal. Anything else?
I think that about covers it.
Okay.
Yeah, Isha has something that she wants to do, but only when we're leaving.
Okay.
Because my assumption is that we'll probably spend the night here, and then...
That makes complete sense to me. No one has any wrap-up stuff they want to do, then we can, in fact, cut it there.
Perfect.
I assume you found the weird staff on Garvon?
Oh, I sure did.
Okay.
The gun staff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, gun staff? What?
I put it in the party stash.
Also, scene.
What's up?
So this guy is wearing explorer's clothing. You should wear explorer's clothing. You should wear this guy's clothes.
Who? Garvon?
Garvon, yeah.
How do I steal his stuff?
Like, yeah, you gotta open both of the character sheets and just take the clothing from him onto you. Easy.
Mhm. You just have an armor potency rune? Did you put that? Oh, you put that on your studded leather. Okay. I see.
What does it take to move it?
10% of the rune. And someone good at crafting.
It's like not that much gold.
Yeah.
I think it might be like 2 gold right now.
Yeah, probably.
At least until you can actually wear your studded leather without it giving you penalties.
Yeah. It reduces my AC by a bit, but that's fine.
Yes, it's because of the like the armor protection it's giving you. Like it just gives you +3 AC automatically, and then
Yeah, it kind of depends on.
and your dex is maxed out, but you do not have the strength to wear it.
It could still be. It kind of depends on what you want to prioritize. This is reducing some of your your athletics and acrobatics by 1, and some other stuff. I don't know all the penalties for studded leather. Some armor slows you down by 5 feet if you don't meet the requirements.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like, for example, that is why your athletics is -1.
Yeah.
But I guess as long as you're not making athletics and acrobatics checks, it's fine. But
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we make those a lot in this game, so...
Getting rid of the leather armor probably won't help you climb up a pretty basic cliff. So
Yeah.
it is kind of up to you. It can be valid to wear armor you don't have the strength for just for the AC. It just depends on what you do, what you're doing, what you think you're going to need for the day.
Okay.
And if you need to swim, heaven forbid.
Yeah. Heaven
Yeah.
forbid.
Yep.
What do you mean Sentry can't be pickpocketed? Show me your pockets. You're tied
He's
up.
not defeated though. He doesn't have anything in his pockets.
Let me in
He has been
pocket.
Damn.
whatever goods he had on him are somewhere else.
We have, did Garvon have any notes of what was going on, or can we try to ascertain what this
Yeah.
ritual was before we wrap
He
up?
probably had a ritual that he was cooking up. So yeah, Steris, you were kind of still happening very quickly. Yes, there is a ritual book
Oh my
that he was writing a ritual in. It is an adapted ritual. There is an original that he had made a copy of
Us.
and was working
Let's
on.
end the session. Everyone else.
Yeah.
Actually, there's 10 more minutes of writing.
I know.
I'm
I put my
curious,
notebook away
a part
already.
of it wasn't a part of
What Varys needs to do is make a note of it, so that
And save it for next time.
and save it
okay?
for next time.
All right, we can do that. That's a good idea. Let's keep some of the interest for next time.
Yes.
That
You
way,
can't- you have to leave us on edge.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
just give in.
if we're gonna cold open
last week.
if we're gonna cold open on some RP next time, then it's good to have questions that multiple people want answered. So,
Exactly. Anyway, I do want to know about XP.
XP, yes. So you guys are going to be shocked to hear that the last 2 sessions
think
before this weren't
I think it's roughly 740 based on my
No.
last count.
total.
Um,
I do like to reward some RP centric stuff,
Mhm.
but total the last 3 sessions were about 150 XP.
what? You're
Stopping the
actually
ritual
I'm taking.
will be worth some.
I was gonna make a joke that you're punishing me for trying to purposefully fill out the entire session with RP.
I'm not trying to punish you for it, but I also can't just give a severe encounter's worth of experience for it.
Yes, you
I don't,
can.
I like to. I don't know.
You can.
It is something you could do.
It is something I
you
could.
could.
I
But-
shan't. Sorry, I used the wrong.
Oh,
You
okay.
shan't.
Wow.
Well, I fear I
Yeah.
shan't either.
Fear.
What do you mean?
No! He's gonna punish us!
It's already been months and months since we leveled. Well, not now.
I know, literally.
Technically it has, but before that it had been. Look, if we
Well,
compare the games, my game definitely has a faster XP rate at this point.
Yeah, correct.
Well, that's
Okay.
There
Has
are
nothing to do with
reasons
me.
for it.
that has nothing to do with me.
Okay, so 150.
Yes,
So what's our total at?
it's 410 or something.
It's 410.
Okay.
I'll update
Excellent.
Turcons as well.
Thank you. Cool. Well, thank you for running. I had a great time as always.
Excellent. I had a wonderful time as well.
And then we're on for next Wednesday, and Bill will be here this time.
Correct.
Oh, did you take the gun staff from the gun witch?
I put it in. Oh.
No, I'm talking to Varys.
I just searched. I don't want to give away any trade secrets here, but I just pulled up the item list and I searched void.
What the?
Because I was like, it's called Void Town. Garvon is all about one thing. So we
And it came up?
musket staff of void, yeah.
Oh, of void. Interesting. So it has like a rune. It has like a void rune on it.
I think of void is just because it has void warp as a cantrip.
Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, it
does have a proficiency rune. It doesn't have a property rune.
Ew, that's so crazy.
It also has a rifle stock that you just bash people with.
Yeah, one of my favorite NPCs from that book is called the Gun Witch, and they have like
It could.
musket. They have like musket stabs.
Huh.
Oh wow.
That does look pretty rad.
Yeah, that does look really.
They're
scary.
very cool. They're familiar. They're witches, and their guns are the familiars.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
It is from NPC core, so
That's
it's almost
sweet.
certainly from that NPC. Or that NPC type.
Yeah, but that is a specific item actually. If you like,
Funny.
gun staff of void is just actually.
Yep.
Wow.
There's actually just. That's a
Incredible.
specifically named item for some reason.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
It is. It's pretty funny.
All right. Well, I gotta bounce, y'all.
Okay.
But I'll see you next week.
Catch you then. Thank you guys for playing.
Yeah.
Later.
I'm gonna drop a channel for a minute and find someone to raid.
Alrighty.
I'll be back. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out for Pathfinder. I appreciate it, and I had an excellent time. We're going to wrap it up. One of these days, I will actually stream after Pathfinder. I'm actually going to try to put together a schedule to work on some stuff soon. I'm like stalling a little bit on music stuff because I am waiting to get paid from like 3 sources. But then I'm going to buy some stuff that kind of smooths over some of the 16-bit stuff that we're working on right now. I'm very excited to get that and to start doing this kind of translation of the most recent album that we put out and into 16-bit. Very excited to do that. So I think I'm going to try to put together a schedule for next week so that I stop kind of like vibing my way into just hanging out on Mondays. That's going to be my plan, is to actually put out schedules, and that will apply the necessary pressure to go ahead and actually get on stream and do some music and get back into the habit, because I have definitely been bad about it. So we're going to work on that shortly. There's also some action RPG stuff happening at the end of the month. I'm gonna try to do this hack where I mostly play that on stream. That's gonna be my plan. So I think also I have just put out on Patreon and on Molinet, and that's pretty much it so far. I did put out the Through Dark and Danger album. That's the commission album that I was working on through the spring, so that is now available if anyone is interested. That is only available for $2 on my Patreon at the moment. It will be available for separate purchase for like $10 is like its own thing, because a lot of the platforms have like minimums. So that's kind of weird, but if you do buy the album separately, you will get like lifetime updates for any patches I make on the album, any updates or anything like that. And I apologize for babbling. We're going to go ahead and raid Dork Tales. Switch it around a little bit. They are playing some Vampire the Masquerade. So we're going to go pass on the TTRPG love there tonight. And like I said, I'm going to try to be back probably not on Friday, but probably on well, actually, I have a lot to prep this week. I have a lot to prep before the party gets too far into Rudel. So, yeah. That's a thing. We're going to try to do some of that this week. Maybe I will be streaming on Friday, but it won't be music. It'll be GM Prep, the return. The return of GM Prep. Lots of dungeon stuff, lots of random writing stuff. And apparently, this ritual. I gotta write down a thing for that. I might make like an actual ritual page for that. We'll see. Anyway, thank you again for coming and hanging out for Pathfinder. I hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful end of your week. And I will hopefully see you in time to say have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.